Hello, welcome back to Social Media TV. How are you guys doing? Today it's the final day in the group stage of the FIFA World Cup 2022 being played in Qatar. And today we are covering Brazil versus Cameroon and Switzerland versus Serbia simultaneously, right? Once you're in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment, let me know you're here, let me know what team you are supporting. For all the guys, that are here with me throughout the tournament so far. It has been a joy, and I appreciate you guys coming over and enjoying the World Cup with me. So you can go ahead and like right now. I bring up the lineup for the Brazil game earlier today. Before I get to that, earlier today, Uruguay versus Ghana. Ghana was in position to progress to the round of 16, but they lost 2-0 to Uruguay. So Ghana was definitely out based on that result. Uruguay, they had an opportunity to go to the round of 16. However, Korea versus Portugal, South Korea came out the winner and eventually took that second spot from Uruguay. They were 1-1 throughout that game. So they were at third for some time, but a late goal from the Korean team booked their places in the round of 16. So Korea and Portugal progress from that group, and those teams will coincide with whosoever progresses from this group. So Brazil is sure in already. It's just who will join Brazil, whether it's Serbia or Switzerland. So let me bring up the lineup right now. In goal, we have Davis Ipasi for Cameroon. And in the back line, you have Tolo, Christopher Hu, Ibose, Collins Fai. In midfield, you have Kunde, Andre Zambo. And the front four, you have Moembo from Brentford, Maximum Choupo-Moting from Bayern Munich, N. Gamaliu, the number 6, and up front, the lone striker, Abubakar. For Brazil, Ederson takes place for Alisson. A lot of changes in the Brazil team. Milato and Bremer, the two centre backs. Dani Alves, the veteran, he takes his place at right back. This may just be his last major tournament um, as a Brazilian national player. Alex Tejas, left back. In midfield, Fabinho and Fred. Um, Front four, Antonio on the right, Gabriel Martinelli on the left, Rodrigo playing through the middle as a number 10 or/false 9. And up front, you have Gabriel Jesus. So even though Brazil have made so many changes, this is a strong team nonetheless. And this is one of the reasons why I keep repeating that they're my favorites. They should win the tournament um, based on the squad they have. This game for me, easy victory for Brazil in my view. 2-3-4-0. Break it down even closer to me, maybe 2-3-0. My initial prediction was 4, but when you think about it, they might, go up 2-3 and kind of, see out the game to avoid injuries and all. So, an interesting game on the other side of the table. That game is between Serbia and Switzerland. No, before I get to the lineups in those games, this is how the table looks. Brazil at top on 6 points. They haven't conceded a goal just yet in the tournament. The only team keeping a clean sheet so far. Sorry, my apologies right there. Let me get this table up here. The only team keeping a clean sheet thus far, Brazil. Switzerland, they're in second. A draw for Switzerland would see them through as long as Cameroon don't win and score at least 2 goals against Brazil. Clear. So a draw should send Switzerland through based on my predictions. So Switzerland, they're in an advantage going into that game versus Serbia. So that's how the table looks pre-game. Um, for the lineup, sorry, for the lineup in the Switzerland Serbia game, yeah, this is where I should be. For Serbia in goal, we have Savic, three-man backline, Velkovic, Milenkovic, and Plavovic, a lot of Viches. Across the midfield, we have Zivkovic, Lukic, Milinkovic Savic, really good player, Kostic, Dusan Tadic in the number 10 role. Up front, two big strikers, Vlahovic and Mitrovic. So this is a positive lineup from the Serbian coach. He needs to win this game to progress. So we definitely understand why we are seeing this. Um, two strikers up there, two big strikers, two strikers that are capable of scoring, you know, different type of goals. You know, they're tall in structure and all of that. So you might get a lot of long balls going into the box. For Switzerland in goal, we have Gregor Kobel. In the back line, Akanji and Fabian Schär. Right back, Widmer, and left back, Ricardo Rodriguez. In the midfield, Anchor, Granit Xhaka, and Remo. The front four, Sheridan Shakari. This may well be his last tournament as well. Ruben Vargas on the other side. Through the middle, we have Dribble, So, and Embolo up front. So, to me, this is a fairly even encounter between two, good teams. Not one of the giants, but they can give bigger teams problem on their day. These two teams that you have to be very careful when you're playing them, especially Switzerland. So it should be a very, very entertaining encounter, this game specifically. Um, so the boys are lining up at the moment to kick off. And the Brazilians, they are comfortable going into this one, knowing that based on their goal difference and based on um, the power of their bench and how good their team is, not much to worry about. Alves, he is the captain in this game. So he's getting a good send off. He's around 39-40 at the moment. So they're showing respect and appreciation of his effort over the years for Brazil. He has won every single trophy possible, um, except the World Cup. Yeah, he has won the Copa America. Um, he has won everything in club football, basically everything at the highest level. I think he's playing in Mexico now, though. I'm not really sure what is his stats like there and stuff like that. But on the highest level of football, he have won every single thing possible except the World Cup, and he is the most decorated player in the history of football. He has won the most titles ever as a player in Dani Alves. So this is one very important one that he doesn't have in the cabinet, and he will. I think that that's the main reason why they brought him. Just to give him that one last chance to go off on a high and get the only trophy that he hasn't won in his career. We have a Spanish team, a Spanish referee team as the VAR team for this game. So many calls over the past couple of days where it has caused so much controversy and all of that, especially um, the one yesterday. A lot of people going on either side, mostly the Germans, saying it should not have stand. The anti-Germans, for the most part, and the rivals, will go the other way automatically. And most of the neutrals also go the other way. That yes, it's legal. I mean, most of the neutrals will side with Japan anyway, but it has been a very, very entertaining World Cup thus far, and a lot of excitement. And we all have to just appreciate that, despite what happens with or without our team. But the boys are kicking off now, and let's see if the Brazilians can entertain us with their basically B team. Gabriel Jesus, he's given a chance and an opportunity. You don't pray, you bad prayers it. No, I'm not gonna pray bad for the team. I'm not gonna do that. Nah, at least not for this game. I don't, not even. I don't think even prayers can get you guys to lose. If you lose, you still don't lose basically. So what what's prayer really going to do anyway? You understand? So it's just one of those things, you guys. The super team in a comfort zone. But what are your predictions for this game? Mine 3-4 nil. Mostly, my initial prediction was 4-0, but I think based on the group and all that, I'll go with a 3-0. I set it for a 3-0 in Brazil's favor. They are on the front foot early. Remember, once you're in, please hit the like button. Comment, let me know you're here. Let me know what team you're representing for the World Cup, and also how do you think this Brazil game will finish, and who do you think will join Brazil in the second round? Will it be Switzerland or will it be Serbia? Is this an early goal for Brazil? And the thing is, this Brazil team that's out there, they won't relax and settle, especially in initial stage. These players want to prove that they are capable of starting in the first 11. So each and every one of them will go out and try to prove and work as hard as they can to show the coach, how good they are and what are they capable of doing. So I don't think Cameroon will be allowed to have a free ride in this game. All these players would definitely want to prove that they are the quality to be in the starting lineup come second round when it's the real deal in the tournament. Free kick deep in Brazil's half. I think that was an offside. Yeah. No, handball. Oh yes, a handball. Anthony with the early tricks and flicks. I know a lot of you guys may have not seen the Japan goal that kicked out Germany yesterday, but for all who I haven't heard from, what do you think of the goal? What's your personal judgment, and where do you get your judgment from? Was it the clip of the goal, like a video, or a picture? So let me know what you think about it and what gave you that um thought. Was it from a picture or from a video? From a clip of the goal? Because I took some time and I went online, um, and I took some time to look at it carefully to get a better assessment of the goal, right? And I think that's important because we all, within the moment of a game, we can see something and react, but it can be a total different reaction when you take some time away from the whole situation basically, and just be alone and look at the situation and make a logical judgment. So let me know what you guys think. I'll share my thoughts after thorough assessment of how I feel about it. Whoa, crunching tackle on Anthony there. Whoa, early yellow card for the Cameroon number 25, Tolo. Wonderful turn from Anthony. Poor challenge from Tolo. Very poor challenge. And now he puts himself in trouble, basically, because it's very early in the game, 5 minutes in. So for the next 85 minutes, if you're on the pitch that long, you're running the risk of getting a red card, basically. So I always see those challenges being really silly. Anthony is like inside his own half, cannot hurt you from there. It's very early in the game. Why make a challenge like that so early? Foul in the middle of the park to Cameroon, and the yellow card for the Brazilian player. It's getting it to answer very early on, Milito. Again, another challenge that was unnecessary. It's literally in the middle of the pitch. Milito has no reason to step in on the player like that. Really, no reason to. So, another player run the risk of being sent off. 5, 6 minutes in, and you make a challenge that's so far away from your goal. It's unnecessary. It's really unnecessary, in my view. Once you're in, please hit the like button. Comment, let me know you're here. Let me know what is your prediction for this game, and what are your views on the Japan goal that kicked Germany out yesterday. And the Cameroon team, they're very aggressive at the moment. Brazil, they are unable to construct a good play and create any opportunity in the early stages here. Offside from Gabby Martinelli. That's poor of you. He's literally on the touchline looking across. Went too early. Probably not paying attention, and no, he's offside. 10 minutes played. Cameroon nil, Serbia nil, and Cameroon, they're not, allowing Brazil to have their way, and that's good. That's all true. It's up in a wagon. They're not allowing Brazil to have things their way, and that's good. That's good signs. Will they be able to keep up that intensity for the duration of the game? That's not an important question. Ball played in there from Daniel Alves, but Cameroon handling that quite easily. But when I saw Daniel Alves being called up, though, I questioned it. You know, the reality is there are so many players in the world playing, and you have been around for over a decade, doing your thing. You get your one, two, three, four chances, and you didn't make the most of it. And now there are young players coming through the ranks, and I think those players deserve a chance, just like you did when you were on the younger side. I hate to see players try to force um their themselves into teams, thinking about themselves. Because if Daniel Alves he was still playing for a top team, then I wouldn't question him, you know, making the trip to Qatar. But he's not playing at the highest level. They are younger players. Brazil, they have a lot of players that are capable of coming, joining the team, and potentially gaining experience for another tournament. And Daniel Alves is not the future of the team. He's not. So, I mean, the team is really stacked. So even in other areas, there are a lot of players that will definitely play another two, three World Cups, the least. So maybe that's the reason why. So but you wanted the man for to cancel the call when he got. It's not a matter of canceling the call, because the reality is these coaches, especially coaches that are with their teams for years, they have relationships with players, and they will have conversations. I don't think a lot of them sit at home not knowing if they're going to play the World Cup. I genuinely don't think so. Most of them know before, especially the ones that have been around these coaches for a long time. You get me? I think that most of them will know. And Daniel Alves, come on, he's not the best arm right back for Brazil at the moment. We all know that. He was brought there, for a send off, basically. But personally, I think that players, when they're aging, they should know when it's time to just allow. Even the similar situation with Neuer. I think Neuer, as good as he has been for Germany, I think that up until the last 2, 3 years, he shouldn't be Germany's number one. That's just how I feel. Martinelli with a great opportunity to make it 1-0, but a very soft header was pushed over the bar by the Cameroon goalkeeper. Not really soft. I think he was a bit far out. He tried his best, but it's a wonderful save. Very good save from the goalkeeper. A shot on target there from the Brazil team, the first one in the game, and that's signs of trouble to come for Cameroon. Yeah, so I personally think these players, for the most part, especially the ones that are there for a long time with the coaches, they have relationships with coaches. Most of these players know if they're gonna go to World Cup before the list is sent out. They know, what I mean. And I think for Dani Alves, maybe didn't know, but I think based on the relationship he would have had with the coach, he might have been confident in himself that he would be there. It probably something that they have talked about before. So he has offered a lot to the national team over the past, decade and more. And I know that's the reason why he's there. I know that's the reason why he has never won a World Cup. And, he wants to add that to his collection and all of that. But he has gotten these opportunities. That's just the reality of it. But as I said, if he was playing at the highest level, right? If he was playing at the highest level right now, I wouldn't have a problem. But I questioned it because it's solely for just him and not the team. And I don't like that. What some players should do, which is why a lot of teams are not progressing and not transitioning properly, is just walk away. Allow the younger players to get the opportunity to grow. And I use the Neuer situation again. I don't think Neuer should be keeping for Germany for the past 2-3 years. From Neuer get the big injury. He got a major injury where he was out for like almost a year. From he has been back, he has never been the same. And even in the time when Ter Stegen from Barcelona was performing as maybe top 2 or top 3 keepers in the world, he was still not given the full opportunity. Once Neuer was available, he was thrown through the door. And Neuer has not been the same player since. If you look at the 2 goal Costa Rica scored yesterday, Neuer was shambles. No player going to turn on. That's on the coaching staff. With a team like Brazil, I give Danny a pass, and that's probably a that's a slim small percentage. Where I would say, okay, they have a lot of young players around the squad just the same. So, to take a chance with a one player, it might not be so bad. That's a small percentage that I give it and say, what, benefit of the doubt. But generally, when I first started, I was like, really. So let's see if he will, you know, get the medal that he came here for. I mean, he could have just sit on the bench the whole tournament. He didn't have to play. That's the reason why he come. You know, he didn't have to play then. 70 minutes played. Cameroon nil, Brazil nil. Brazil creating one good opportunity. Martinelli heading it straight to the keeper with a little power, but a very good save to match the header. That has been it basically regarding clear chances or good opportunities in the first half. It has been, you know, mostly from in the middle third of the field, basically not much in each team's box going forward. So Cameroon doing well. It shows that, no matter how great your team is, when you make too many changes, it will affect how you perform. So let's see how long Cameroon can keep this Brazil team out and far away from their goal. Or the same energy with Portugal and CSM. But the reality is, that's what I said. If if um if Dani Alves was playing for a quality team like on the highest level of football, then I wouldn't have a problem. But the fact that he's playing in a league, I don't know if you can even tell me the league that he's playing in. You know, it goes to show that he's not at the level at the moment. CR7 is playing in the Premier League where he's quote unquote unemployed right now, but he has been playing in the Premier League for the past 2 seasons, so he's playing at the top level. So I can understand if Portugal calls Ronaldo to play just the same. He's still playing at the top level. You get me? If in 2 seasons he's over Saudi Arabia, if that's where he ends up, and I am seeing CR7 in Euros just because, then maybe come on, I'm gonna say the same thing. Leave the team for the younger players to bloom and to grow. They won't grow with you in the team, and that's just the reality. There's a time for you to just go to allow someone to be that person to, be the focus and the strength and the core of the team. If you're there, somebody can't mold themselves in a position unless you leave. You have to leave, and that vacancy will eventually be taken up by somebody who have the talent and the consistency there. Playing at top level don't mean results. It doesn't mean results, but it actually it's a better merit. It shows there's a difference. I know when you're judging players, to some extent, you judge based on where they're playing, who they're playing against. It doesn't guarantee, but it counts for something. I'm not going to get in a serious situation conversation with you right now. I dismiss what you're saying now, because based on my reason why I question Daniel Alves, it's because he's not playing at the top level, and he's almost 40. Daniel Alves, I think, is 39. Those are two strong reasons why Daniel Alves should be at home right now and just praying for the kids to win the World Cup for him. Ronaldo at 38, 38, 37, 38. He's playing in the Premier League. He's playing in the Premier League. He may have had some issues in the past couple of months, but playing Premier League, playing UEFA, he scored 80, 20 odd goals last season in the in a big team. So that's the difference for me, really. That's the difference for me. Double corner there from Brazil. They're pressing for the first goal. .33 minutes played, and they're unable to find an opening thus far. The game today. Why you pressure Ronaldo so? Why you pressure Ronaldo? We all know where Ronaldo played today. But we can make a case for Ronaldo. Portugal started up a weak team around him anyway, so you don't expect Ronaldo to come and try to, create anything. So if that team not creating for him, then what you really expect more than what you saw today? I didn't. Bernardo Silva no out there. Fernandez no out there. So got. But we all know why he was out there. At 38, you should be playing that game if you're an important part of the team. But we go play some minutes. They lost 2-1. They move on. It goes to show he didn't have to play. Could have sit down on the bench and rest. Switzerland 1. Serbia 0. I mean, it doesn't affect this game that's currently playing, but Serbia will now have to score 2 goals to come from behind and beat Switzerland to progress. Good square there from Cameroon early on. Keeper palmed it out. And Brazil on the front foot once more. Once you're in, please like the video, comment, let me know you're here. Let me know what do you think will be the scoreline at the end of this game, and also who you are repping for the tournament. Even if your team gone home, I say it go. Don't be a sore loser and switch up on them. Be loyal to your team. Brazil, they're searching for the first goal. Cameroon have numbers back. And another set piece to Brazil. Another corner. Can they find the opening from one of these corner kicks before the halftime whistle? Corner taken short. So at the moment, Switzerland and Brazil definitely going through. Let me take a quick look at the table as we speak. So with that goal, Switzerland goal difference is +1. Brazil is 3, and they're Brazil though is on 7 points and Switzerland on 6. So should Cameroon find a goal, Brazil goal difference will go down to +2. And Switzerland will just need one more to tie that up. Right? And that one more would match Brazil goal forward as well. So interesting times should Cameroon find an opening in this game. Let's see how it plays out. It has been a very exciting week of World Cup football. So you never know, it might end in more excitement. So should I wash the German jersey and put them back? It's coming back. It's definitely coming back. It is definitely coming back. Definitely. Don't worry. Definitely coming back. Go to that. So Serbia with an immediate response. Serbia 1. Switzerland 1. Brazil 0. Cameroon 0. Brazil on the breakaway here. Rodrigo brought down on the edge of the box. Another yellow card to Cameroon. And a free kick in a dangerous position here for Brazil. Can they make it 1-0? Rodrigo, he has been lively. He has been lively in the first half here. A free kick to Brazil on the edge of the box. Can they make it 1-0? I mean, if you notice first in the first two games, Brazil, they kind of come out slowly, especially in the first half. They don't really create a lot of openings. They kind of more grow into the game, especially in the second half and onwards. Dani Alves, Rodrigo are both over the free kick. There is also Tejas teeing up for this one as well. Rodrigo, his shot hit the wall. Game pretty boring so far, honestly. I think I might need to switch to the Switzerland game. But my question for you guys, right? By the looks of it, based on what I've seen, I don't think Neymar will play again this World Cup. One, do you think he will play again? And two, do you think if he doesn't play, can they win it without him? I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you think he will play? Do you think Neymar will come back in the team in the second round knockout stages? And if not, do you think this Brazil team can go on and still win it without him? Personally, I don't think he's going to play again. Yeah, I don't think so. Based on what I've seen, I definitely don't think he will play again. And without him, I think they're gonna have issues without him, especially when they meet teams that they have to worry about on both ends of the pitch. That's just my personal view. Another free kick to Brazil, around 25 to 28 yards out, and another card to Cameroon. They are getting a lot of booking. I think we can expect one of these players to be sent off, and that would be crucial because then Brazil would have an extra player to go ahead and get a very, very positive result. Can Brazil find an opening here? Daniel Alves over it once more. I think he will take it this time instead of Rodrigo. He looks more confident in front of this one. We all know Daniel Alves is a dead ball specialist, but that one was wide. Yeah, high and wide from the veteran. Daniel Alves maybe 8 to 10 years ago, and that will be in the V of the net. But 34 minutes played, and Cameroon holding out Brazil here, 0-0 first half. Sorry, not much chances created. Not much chances created thus far. Cameroon on the front foot here. Mbuemo, he's the one really trying to carry the team forward for the most part. Anthony keeps trying his tricks and flicks. No way through for him as yet as well. 2-1 over at Switzerland. Threads with the update there. Pretty interesting. A potential goal fest over at Switzerland and Serbia. Both teams going for it. Serbia coming from behind to lead 2-1 as both Mitrovic and Vlahovic, the two strikers, they have scored. So the coach and his changes, he's reaping reward at the moment. He opted for two strikers in the game and both of them scored. So he will look like a genius should they advance with this scoreline. So at the moment, Serbia progressing to the round of 16. They are on 4 points at the moment. Switzerland on 3, Cameroon on 2. A goal for Cameroon here will bring them to the second spot in the group and in pole position to make it to the round of 16 should the score stand after that. A shot on target from Anthony there as Brazil created another half chance. Should they have done better? Maybe.
Are we done in the dog?
No, Danny not do me no. Danny, I'm generally don't feel like say I'm gonna rate Danny. Danny, I probably one of the best wing back ever play football, so not do me no. It's just that me like see young youth come through the wrong side.
I think that Danny not take no man. Danny not take a dog. Not the young side in spot.
Danny, if you just leave me the man them just follow.
All right. So which player will never win a World Cup? Been to two, been to the final once, lost in the final, never win a World Cup. And you actually a player keep fit. The coach must say you play and you keep fit. And you get a call and you go say.
Which final is that?
He never got one final.
Brazil in the finals from 2002. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to beat him now. Semi is gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Oh, you say me, yeah. And the man get the call. Which player now got turn that down, brother? Especially as me say, you never win one. I can understand if it was a Roberto Carlos, no, or one of them man that have won it before and get the call. I'm still see him out there.
Yeah.
I think because Daniel didn't expect to play. Danny didn't hope to get a touch, yes, because them have a good squad that say, okay, we could dominate the group stage in a position like where them there right now. And then you have to see, because if them needed something from the game per se, they don't want to see pitch.
So it's just the ultimate numbers to get a medal, basically.
And why not? And but why may I use CR7 for example? CR7 think if Danny sit down on the bench and not care, CR7 like even today. Him not supposed to out there, just touch him and look. And it no matter when him play, it show brother say, have it even last year when people are saying score this and score that, look on the team. Tell me one game where the team actually play good. It could be real.
Me totally get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, I totally get what you're saying. But in case of an argument, if you compare the two, if you compare the two, right? If you compare the two, the realistic situation is that people are gonna say, and in general, it's not like we can say they now have an argument. They will have an argument. One is playing at the highest level and one is not.
Him a play in a league. Him a play in a top league, not
Yes.
a highest. Him not play at the highest level. Because when him go up on the pitch
Yeah. All right. He's playing
in a league,
in the highest level of football,
okay.
but not
So
the highest level of his quality and his capability.
and that's the bigger issue
That's the more
because
important aspect. We know that's true.
yeah, you have
I
fight to
agree.
go up on the field and
I
you
agree.
really is a liability to the squad. And I think, be honest with you, I think maybe him will cost them that World Cup. Him can help them win it, but you don't know is to the brother you see, and I like say Ronaldo does father time, bro.
Yeah, we know.
I does
But
that, isn't it? Great.
based on the case regarding Daniel Alves, I just think it's not Daniel Alves alone thing. You know. Give example with New you know. Like
You
New
are
you know,
keeper still, you know. I mean, understand if
but
somebody better than them, get it, and me get coaching relations and thing. But with Daniel Alves, it kind of me can't say much about Danny. It's like me say, you did it. It's like say if Danny did a create disruption and a fight for go up on the field and I say him better than Milita, one of them man there, then we could have brother. Me I say we are going to, but you
if
see,
not try to prove him better, I'm just you know him
him
role.
just brother, you get a call, you never won before. The closest you've been at semi-final, and I don't only have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you lost. Embarrassment at that. You get and a coach call you and say, yo, boom, 39-year-old, still a play ball, a coach call and say, yo, that forward. You know what I mean? Maybe him add with a bunch of youngsters, him bring the experience and the certain type of wisdom behind the scene where the coach probably think him needing at the squad.
Yeah, it's a just room player really, you know. You understand? And you know, it's weird because even last season you realize Barcelona took him back too, and I'm like, why you not moving forward? You
So
know, then
maybe there's something about the person. You know what I mean? Personality wise, you
in our
know.
Barcelona situation, it's a desperation. Them just feel like them they need, somebody to come on the back line who have experience, but Daniel Alves just never have the legs. So
No,
it's
once
really him really
even at the
the
game right now, yeah,
experience.
watch the game. Cause him just commit a foul couple seconds ago.
That's easy
And
number. It man,
I
man.
see him not really you get me, but like me say, if a coach
If a
call
young
you,
man go over there go take him on him, I to Cameroon not really that way. It's cool man.
if the coach call you, oh, yes, Ray, but you're not gonna be a nuisance, and you're not gonna be a distraction, and you're not be a diva, and you add something to the squad.
Yeah.
And then next thing is, all right, put it that way. Yeah. If you're not take away from the squad, meaning if the squad have a depth like where them man have, me not have a fault with it.
You never fought it.
No. Because I like say, yo, okay, I go see Daniel Alves take us up spot here, then you look on the fullback position and you say them lacking some.
All right,
Brother,
I'm use an example closer to the team then, right? You look on him not play right back, but even let's say, for example, Gabriel play for Arsenal, right? Him him have all of a mistake in him, we know that. But we can say him have quality. Him can come be a top defender, right? You never know. Him team him not play bad. Him have a good combination with Saliba and them a play least clean sheet in the league, least goal conceded in the league, tie with somebody else, I think. And them a play. Now, him in him best situation in career ever in right now, And him get called up for the national team. 4 years up the line. Him can in a no condition at all for match this right now, and the coach now have no reason for calling him then, So my example is this can be one and only opportunity for just as a player. And every player they on top of them game for 4, 5, 6, 8 years. Some player just a 2 year span, 3 year span. So that's my one opportunity them have to go represent the national team. And that's the moment to them we have elder in the team now. We have the name and the experience.
offside, I look offside.
We've been there and done it and get more chance. Take away that one opportunity you have because you feel when I defend that spot where you could have gotten to go and make a difference or make a name or even propel your career. Cause we know World Cup is like a big what them call it? Like a big
It's a showcase,
yeah.
basically.
You have a
You know
name,
what I
a
mean?
sporting name, like we go like a trials, like
Yeah, a trial, a
for
showcase
agents
the
and
talent.
clubs to just watch and say, all right, I'm gonna see the next star. You get what I mean? Some feel like it take away from the youngsters in a way. How much player Brazil yesterday? Nobody come ball with that, Mr. Brazil man, don't come brawl about much
But
player.
the amount of fullback Brazil bring, I mean, couple of them. I mean, I have to look at it that way too. Maybe because I think couple of them hit by injury. That's even why Daniel was there because you have Danilo, you have Sandro, we have them are fullback. Well, let me say, me not really have a problem with Danny. Like, you know, me not gonna complain about Danny and him age and him legs and because Danny now fight to go up on the field like some man. And
Yeah.
because that's the biggest. If me not have a problem with even Ronaldo, their World Cup, is the fact that you feel like you're still at 25. And then when we look on the squad with you on the field and without you, and when they come off of the field, if I even 10 minutes, if they even come off in the 80 minutes, them take you off and then play another 50 minutes, the team look totally different in another 50 minutes span, brother.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my problem. You know? A 2-2 the goal stand, think a half side. What the hell?
So Switzerland back to second place. How much player Brazil rest, Big Papa? Brazil rest almost all them team. Cameroon not good really and truly. So I don't
Yeah, man,
know
Brazil. Who
what's
start out there? Milito.
no more where big people I get at. Can love can bring some little
And
light
Milito alone a
stats.
player. To be honest, they from the starting level.
Yeah.
Did
But we
Rodrigo
know.
start originally?
No. Come on their first 2 games. Well, seeing that Neymar injury might can squeeze in the first 11. But he even start the first 2 games. The second game actually come on, I think at halftime. Yeah. But yeah, in those start.
Yeah, I'm Milito alone. Start where them start from. Milito basically play every game. Start every game.
Yeah. See, I remember Big Papa would say it, say side on super side, so I do see Cameroon kick a shot on target there, so the record they broke, The no shot on target the way they are talk about. See there, somebody do it now. So you get closer to somebody scoring pound. And then after that they might be closer to be losing. Oh, so you can see there. But how much
Cameroon one man with them up in the stands a while ago. Penalty that? No. Samuel Eto'o, them want Samuel Eto'o out there.
and I free them getting free them get I free back. Maybe because they have to beat like 2 Brazil players, so he probably, reach him quicker than him think. But him free, could hit the ball in the back of net.
Hold on.
And say what a save. You don't worry, that goal is coming. You getting closer and closer for your goal score pound. See, don't find a shot on target and you can't see that. No. So as the games go by, don't worry. Yeah. But
Well, an exciting game from Switzerland and
yeah, man, over Switzerland, I go when I first see him to change it because over there the excitement there.
half time and now 2-2.
Both games half time. So Brazil nil, Cameroon nil, Switzerland 2, Serbia 2. Serbia they came from behind to lead 2-1, and they are now 2-all as Switzerland did find an equalizer just before halftime as well.
Our party come to today, dog.
No, it's a party to them like it can go and go rest now.
The money, man.
You can go and go rest car.
You know, say,
Bigger fish to fry over England.
them did have that pan when we could have buy. Would have win. Can I know exactly that thing come out here, man?
Either you know. But say,
Me know exactly that thing that I said that. I swear.
party taking the plane now. I best thing that for me. Party fragile like egg, Every match the man play my first, today me I watch man, me I say, please, Father God,
Them
just
forgot the yard because you can't in a crucial do or die situation. You get a
all
penalty
right.
and kick. I don't even know what kind of penalty. All party not step up and kick all the penalty there.
Are you the man that team, kudos them kick. As a party, kudos we kick the penalty.
Or kudos, yeah. But cause
I'm the
that
man
the
pan
IU
farm.
brother there, that old Jordan IU brother, me know, but him a the captain and me don't know, but him a his brother.
Man, the player really
Him
give
a his.
kudos have the confidence and the farm. Give the man kick the ball at the goal and he's a forward. Give the man kick the ball at the goal. You know what I mean? And even after that, honestly, them not sure no real urgency for try get into the game and win the game when they go down 1-0 and
So
2-0.
yeah, so Portugal sell out Uruguay.
The thing is, we kind of skip from game to game, so I don't really want to go say them sell it out. But
No,
I mean, that's the reason.
but yesterday
That's the reason why they don't even sell it out.
me say Spain sell out
It's a
Germany.
different situation.
You know, man, no.
It's a different situation. Portugal top the group regardless. So what selling out the match don't really make a difference to them. Them and Portugal have nothing personal. They don't really have no reason to sell it out when you check it. Them already they're on the better side of the racket. So in my view, the easier side of the racket. So they don't have no reason to manipulate how the game are going.
So here man gonna manipulate now.
Yeah, Spain and boy Luis Enrique come on press conference and talk about him not happy with the result and all he wants to do is win and we're not happy. Him can't trick me. Him might trick the journalists them when I talk to, but him cannot trick me.
So what?
Boy, him not happy with the result and every game they play to win and blah blue one bagger BS.
The man attacking truth, the man happy with the result and lose.
Talk which truth. Him happy. You see none of them a ball when the match done? Look up
when
on
my ball fan and gone through, them man him not cut.
Thank you very much. You see none of them sad. None of them look like them as a Jano star when they give that the group. None of them. All of them alright and happy. You see Bush case and done. Like you say, wow, I can walk in the match now.
But that's so we are going distract five if you're going through, brother.
Them and Morocco. I want Morocco give them a shock of them life, you see. You don't know.
As the Kaya versus forward and if you play a good get man at the match.
You know what? Remember just go through Switzerland game. Can you see a guy now next thing they want me to go brother. We are coming about average fine. Average alright to them. If man ever bench him wouldn't want to score no goal, we never do it in the first game. So first half results in the last and final group of the World Cup stage. First round, Cameroon 0, Brazil 0, Serbia and Switzerland 2-2. 4 goals in the first half. That game is the game to watch. Crazy result here so far. Mitrovic answering Shaqiri early on in the half. Vlahovic put Serbia ahead before Mbolo scored for Switzerland. So
the stars them show up in a Switzerland game. That.
Yeah. The players that expect to score, all of them are scoring. All the forward them are score. Shaqiri is very important player in Switzerland, and excitement over there.
And Shaqiri, how old you know?
Yeah, Shaqiri Ella, but Shaqiri, to me is a player where is an important part of Switzerland.
Long time Shaqiri have played that. Long time. Top.
But that game, I can see that game. I probably had 3 or 4 all based on how it go right now. Like nobody now, give too much respect to that team. Everybody going for it, which is what, brother. I prefer a team lose 5-3, trying to go through than lose the game 2-0 like this man we're gonna do. I prefer to see that. Remember, sister, even if you never conceded, I win the game.
So I mean, I want half of football. You still feel the same way about Brazil, which going forward, I know so them not gonna make no bag changes because of knockout. So they have to put them best foot forward going forward. But
we did ask the comment what them think about him not being available on the team going forward, and I know them not really want to answer the question because they don't want to set themselves.
What Neymar?
Yeah, like if him don't play, what them think? How them think the team perform? Can they still win? No, them not going to answer because they don't want to set themselves.
We don't Neymar. We don't Neymar. Them about them too, man.
You don't name her, them, I think they'll reach semi-final.
We don't, because at the end of the day, let me say a world class baller but maybe not maybe top 5 baller in the world. You know, 5 baller we play ball right now, can put over.
And the reality is, we understand the difference it make when I take out important. Somebody say, why if you behind? Hey, not come over with the bangarang, you know. I was behind on the point. Are you abuse the age? I'm not thinking I'm behind going so.
Me no know. But
come over with the bangarang. How old is the Brazilian? What go on?
Good afternoon.
You can answer my question right away there. You ask the question over soon.
Yeah?
I don't know. Question, you can answer my question.
What question again?
You didn't even know the question. All right, the question is. Wait, first question is, do you think Neymar will play again?
Neymar
Neymar
will play again, but maybe not in this tournament.
Okay, so you finally accept it might not be here because it may look like it. So, are you still optimistic that your team is good enough to win the tournament?
Very much so.
And you think they will win it without him?
Yes, of course.
Okay. At least you're still confident that you're Vinicius there, and that's good.
Any other questions?
No, that was it.
I would and possibly, most likely, Korea them a play.
Okay.
Yeah, they might play Korea.
Yeah, Korea. Supposed to, which mean Korea them look determined, but it's supposed to be Korea.
Okay.
Korea got left space for them hurt Korea, but Korea might score though. So that, by the way, remember you said Uno concede and Uno take a shot on target.
I know me says so. The stats is so.
One step closer.
Eh?
One step closer. It's getting there.
Well, so what?
Just a reminder. So
okay.
Let's see if I in this game or in the next game.
Okay, anything? Okay.
Some good goal score over Switzerland game, do you know?
See, you see your boy CR7 assist when I go left. And the other team.
Yeah.
I assist the first goal, you know. Cameroon
I'm out. Yeah.
That's it. So, Big Papa, you watch the first half of Brazil. What do you think about the team and the changes? What do you think about them?
No, I didn't watch it.
Never did watch it. Okay.
No. I want one now.
The reality is, I don't see any difference between the team out there now and the team who played day 4 and day 4.
No, but it does show the depth,
it shows that it shows that for all 3 games, gonna start out very slow. Man, I laugh. Honestly, they didn't create a lot of opportunities. The one opportunity was the header.
Yeah, but it just shows how big the side is. That's what it does. Because if how much people get rested?
9-10 row counting.
Yeah, so your ref on one side, you have to play a totally different side, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Which we would have considered to be the B side.
Big Papa?
Yeah.
If a Cameroon not play.
Yeah. That's it, cup. So wait. I don't play Cameroon play for reach at the World Cup. How would them do? Get a bye?
The reason why them there is not like Qatar.
Yeah, when I say and I like say it's a side where I go do no much.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, I say Big Papa still. I don't really shade the side. I say it. The 3 games on the play when they really start the game them slow.
Yeah.
You get me? You know, come out firing like I expect. Me expect when you feel this out.
This is my problem with Brazil.
Okay.
This is my problem with them. Watch
them.
The
typical Brazil, you know.
Then obviously.
2-3
them it's putting the ball back in it.
Okay.
Yes, me. That's the only thing I have a problem. If what the fan is like, yo, that's my concern. And then and what at the end of the day, a 2 win from 2. So what? So you know what I mean?
Why them hold back? Why them not just go out and just play some beautiful?
No, we are do as much to win. We, you know, why why drive the long road and burn more gas? You know, so gas expensive. When we can go on the turnpike.
Yeah.
Sure.
So why not just walk through this game? Just pace through this game, right? So you're alright with Cameroon beating and just go through the phase and go through the pace.
Cameroon do what?
You're alright with them beating
No, me can't alright with that. How am I alright with that?
But you still go through and you do
Not really business. Not really business. Me not play nobody race. No, me not run nobody race. You know?
Yeah.
I run my own race.
True. But what I'm asking is, right? You said earlier, you don't need to go the mile and go all out for get the job done. You already get the job done going into the round of 16. Based on the goal difference, I don't think Serbia can win or Switzerland can win a match, Well, let's see, but again, exciting. So,
okay.
Cameroon beating the more likely to still at the group. Would you be okay with that?
If it happened, it happened. But it's not something we're looking for, gunning for. It's not something we expect. We expect to win the match.
Okay. So if you lose, you're disappointed now with performance.
Very much so.
Oh, I'm just checking. Can you say?
I mean, I blame nobody. I not blame nobody else. Nobody else sell.
Nobody else sell or buy or
borrow or conspire.
Just take your L and live with it, man.
I don't really know how all that drop in, honestly, but okay, sir.
Saudi Arabia beat me side, and me just take my L and live with it. Me never say somebody sell out, somebody pay the ref, make a ref, or somebody pay a VAR for disallowed about 3 or 4 goal, 9 first half, and me have to just take your L and live with it.
Okay, I see. I don't know where this come from still, but I mean, I understand where that come. It's good.
Brother, the man find all the picture where
no, I'm not find the picture. Don't do that. The picture all over the internet. Don't do that. Don't make it look like me.
No, all right. You never find it, Sal. You never find it, but you make me see it because you send it to me.
No, don't come to the lie.
No, all right. When the goal score, remember when I tell you yesterday when the goal score, I said this look like the ball out, but it's indecisive. It's indecisive. It's indecisive.
And IG, see the goal, see the picture.
No, I never see it. You show me. And in caption, it's not age of corruption.
Yeah, that him say. Him tag me. I mean, him tag me night too, man. I mean,
corruption.
But well, I know. But all right. But it's not a clear and obvious. It got the ball slightly look like it up on the line same way.
Honestly, all right. Reality situation is right. If you make a judgment by the picture, it's not safe. Because we all know picture can be altered and all of that with Photoshop and so picture judgment is not the best judgment. When I watch the video, if I play ball and that happen, me the have it set in. When I watch the video, when I use the video,
me not tell you.
When I use the video, honestly, it look like me that set in. So I think the best thing for you is the picture. Maybe that picture can be altered. You understand? That's just how me feel. And people shot the picture at different time. So a man can shot the picture when they're closer to the line, a man can shot the picture when they're further from the line. So to me, you have to watch the video and probably slow it down to see.
But as I said, remember when I watch it live, I watch it on the replay, I say it look like it out.
It look
but I can't argue with the call because it's indecisive. You know what I mean? To be honest with you. But some man bring it a corruption.
No, the really and truly, the corruption to me really. You understand? But we're not going to.
I don't know, brother.
Just easy, man. Just cool, man. And we don't need to go back.
All the conspiracy theory go now.
Corruption done from yesterday, brother. Make it stay this. Done from yesterday. As you come and say, if a media play ball, based on the video clip I watch, I'm going to slow it down and play it 99 times. Media give
age that is come like QAnon, Come one next man, start pick it up, One next man.
Brother, I'll observe and see with it. I'll observe and see with it. Observe and see with it, brother. Start body with it.
But as I say, most people who make judgment on the internet using pictures, it's not the best thing for use. Because anybody can snap a picture at any time.
The picture, it look weird. out more than it look live and on the video.
That's true.
So then look at the shape of face of the line in that picture.
And some of the picture them, the angle of I like half of the ball up on the line, and that is not true. So
but that's irrelevant to the cause.
Yeah, but when you watch a video, as I say, the video is the best thing for use. And
at the end of the day, if Germany never put themselves in our predicament, they would
no matter go there. So the call we are talking about. Anyway, the game restart. Brazil nil. You put your game back at game one, you know. We are game one, you gone, you know.
The beautiful thing about it is that it's the host of this program is here and talking, because I feared for one moment last night that he would have armed himself or someone. You know?
You go ahead.
No, I know. In the midst of the game, you know. But by the end of the game, it come to realization, say Germany is out, and he just have to deal with it like him said. If him see him out,
yeah, man, he will give one good 10-second pass when he couldn't believe, you know.
You know, when I was doing that game, I watched though. That's how you go to do. So the game go on. By the way, Cameroon might get a red card before the game done. How much of them have yellow?
I think they might. Can be them some kind of reckless challenge.
Unnecessary challenge. I'm still make early in the game and get some yellow card. I'll rather go after a continue run upon them, get one man out, and then they have a little more space for operate. And then Big Papa can feel a little better in himself today.
Them on the front foot though. I'm going forward. If you see if they can put one in the back of net, and then see how that team that core.
And see how it affect over Switzerland and Serbia, because over this a hot, you know. Over Switzerland and Serbia hot. You understand? So may I keep Switzerland graphic pande.
Actually, I watch 2 games about that. I watch it from iPad on the TV.
So, Sal.
Yo.
You put on the funeral suit yet? All right, you have on
No, that have weird when we know say one now go. One more goal over Switzerland, you know.
What is it?
Switzerland
3. That have weird one now go home.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No, but you go wear. That means you go wear it. You go wear it the day when the World Cup final are played. Cause we are gonna go home, but with the World Cup. We don't know about what age you do.
In that case, my prediction I got right. So I can't lose. I tell you already, it's a win-win for me, you know.
You're a politician, you know.
them not go too far.
Well, it only can fix out, you know, because I remember say to potentially a semi-final.
I got meet in a semi-final, potentially.
So only can fix, no, because one only can lose before, what you mean?
No, I said potentially, that's what I said.
Okay. So only can go and fix it out. Me just, well, I would even love that. Because one day I kill off one day in front of me.
Yeah, I want things, Sal. You know where you can use as solace, find solace in quicker than longer rest.
As they look at them want to make a bag of change, they're not comfortable with that squad that we have on the floor.
Yeah, we know they're not comfortable. You can't speak up, you know. You only tell you that, you know. We know they're not comfortable with them play. Oh, I'm saying now watch. I'm not really under. Yeah, I'm saying now watch it.
No, man, I'm not watch.
Just remember saying now watch. You don't really know what they not play really. You know, them just run up on them what they like. You know.
What are the B squad start, brother? And I hold them one.
Same thing France say, you know. So but that's how you go. You have to just hold a L if you get it. 3-2 to Switzerland. So at the moment, Switzerland will be joining Brazil, but should Cameroon score, Switzerland would only need 1 or 2 goals to match Brazil's goal difference, and they would have more goal forward than them.
That should I do. If that should happen, that should I just put Ronaldo versus Brazil.
Woo, good chance there for Cameroon. Yeah, because at the moment Switzerland score more goals than Brazil, but Brazil have a +3. So if Switzerland score 2 more goals, if Cameroon score on Brazil first, that is the first thing. Cameroon score on Brazil. That means Brazil was remaining on 6 points.
And the one party him today, I don't know what them what they want. I said, dog, and then just building the season gone on the other, they down 2-0, no gone on the other, left him down, the man score that.
And I wanted to say me need like one shot from a play in another game to win a good money, and me feel shit made. So much for nice. Don't play with Swiss. Big shock at them. Yeah. But we know Switzerland's a dangerous team. People always sleep on them, but especially Portugal don't like Switzerland facing. If you check the track record, Portugal versus Swiss, which at the moment that would be the round of 16, Swiss in the round to beat them up.
Marquinhos coming on, so defensive change. Obviously, Brazil not comfortable. Big side like, come on, man.
So at the moment, Switzerland 3, Serbia 2, Brazil 0, Cameroon 0. Brazil and Switzerland at the moment will progress to the round of 16.
Yo, Alexi, tell us a real paper now when we injury now. Just, yo,
I know. Done earlier, so maybe the same injury.
Man, a real paper. I'm glad to get rid of you, brother.
3-2 in a Serbia match just now. Yeah, Serbia match at. Serbia match at. Serbia match.
So I can profess that Sal will be rooting for. I want Spain to play again. Morocco. I went Monday, Sunday. Which day?
Come on, Zayek go do the damage, man. You know the thing, man.
Yo, you hop a wagon already, yo?
You don't worry about me and wagon. As long as I not join Brazil wagon, you know. As long as I not join Brazil wagon, you don't worry about me and wagon. Mute, Asia, mute, like some washing a plate are going to run it back. So Brazil make a couple change. Cameroon actually on the front foot in the second half, 8 minutes played, and they are the one pushing for the first goal in this game. A shot from way out there from the Cameroon midfielder, high and wide. Serbia with a free kick in their game on the center circle. They are pushing for another equalizer in this game. That game has been chaos. From 1-0 Switzerland to 2-1 Serbia, then 2-all to 3-2 Switzerland. So it has been a game of chaos over there. So Tejas, Fred, and Rodrigo will be coming off for Brazil. And Marquinhos, Bruno Gamiros, Everton Rahiro will be coming on. So 3 changes there for Brazil. They're looking to keep their unbeaten record going and potentially 100% win record. Early in the second half here, Cameroon looks like a team that wants to make another upset in the World Cup. And in the other game, it's Switzerland 3, Serbia 2. Very, very exciting end to this World Cup group stage. Another shot on target there for Cameroon. So Brazil came into this game with no shots on target. However, they are already 1-2. And a beautiful shot there from Martinelli, saved again from the goalkeeper. That 3 saves on Martinelli. So 3 shots on target from the Arsenal winger. A free kick to Switzerland, edge of the box. Switzerland
Say, man, a
looking
Brazil play again, my Arsenal winger. All right.
That's why you see the man so enthused a while ago when he mentioned the kick, brother. Beautiful. Now I say, oh dog, what is
But
Arsenal
it
play?
was, yeah, the man them. Yeah, the man them. So the man cut in, on him right hand. It was a beautiful
No, it's
save.
a beautiful everything. Me hear to the bar.
Yeah, the man them, man. Let me know if you give the man him credit. Good shot there. Wow, another. It's a double save from the Cameroon keeper there to keep out Brazil. And Brazil turn up the heat here.
Yo, Sal, may I tell you the truth, yo. You see, try your life in politics, yo. You have all the components.
Yeah, the
You
man.
have all the components.
Not
To be
like
a
that.
great
Not like that.
politician.
No, man. The man cut in, take on him player, beat him player, try to go for a post, beautiful shot, keep a fly and save it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when I go on, I say that go on, shot off target there for Switzerland. 12 shots from the Swiss team already in that game. And Cameroon pushing for the counter here. Brazil versus Cameroon, both games turning up the heat in the second half. Brazil with a quick free kick. Can they make it 1-0? Anthony with a shot from out of the box. Another save from the keeper. And that goal may just be coming soon.
Oh, it look like Brazil. It look like Cameroon keeper. I got tired when this match I done done anybody
Yeah,
else.
man, busy for the last 3 minutes, me I tell you.
Man, I'm a crab though, brother. I'm not good enough. Even a
Some
shot
of them they with my palm in front of the player them for score.
even a shot from Anthony a while ago. I don't know what that man do with the ball.
They look like
But
him.
enough of
He
them
look
are no
like him in
keeper.
the
Enough
air
of them are
before the
shot
ball
block.
hit him.
A shot blocker, you know. Enough of them are no keeper.
Him not good at him man eat
Well,
better.
at least so far, Martin saved them though. Yeah, no, watch I know. The Martin shot them, they look like goals that were going to score and him saved them. So he might not be the best keeper, but he might keep them out so far.
They'll have something after that. The Arsenal player Martinelli.
Yeah, no, yeah. Then he is an Arsenal player, so move around. Just saying.
Yo, I saw them to keep. I'm saying make a keep even though it don't count. When Cavani head a ball to them and when the man the man save a rocket ball.
Yeah, man, I did a really good save, man.
That would probably have been saved by a two the bed to backside if you could. The man drop an element top of it. Yo, the man literally drop, but the man bad drop. You think about block on him neck, brother.
But it's sad when you as a keeper see, you have to, do your best to keep out the other team and then a man get a penalty next side. And me know what him call that. Because the man just basically flips the ball, get the keeper.
No man, pass the ball, get the keeper, brother.
Yeah, man, a joke thing. I'm always tell people, so you kick penalties, if the keeper even not gonna save it, make sure so you kick it with all of your might. Or keep on
Lucky that
doing
one
it,
never
man.
go in net. Milito goal never score. Watch out. Never the replay. But lucky, because that even that to save easy, brother. Put him body behind the ball. Well, Daniel, there's 60 minutes, 1 hour you give them, Danny. What you mean? Some man act like them see out there, Danny.
Yeah, Danny about 200 years old now.
We say, man, come there with us, collect a medal and go home. But it be easy.
Yeah, but Danny Alves, depend the 7-1 chance, we get to,
Yeah, he was the starter then.
Cameroon look like Cameroon look like if you give them a half a chance, they will score pound though.
No, sir.
Actually, they're not really good enough.
Them need a whole chance with the extras to score.
No man, a half chance and we'll get it, man. Actually, they're not really good still.
We said they need a whole
Here
extras.
with a shot for Serbia off target, goal kick to Switzerland, still 3-2 in that game. Switzerland booking their spot in the round of 16 versus Portugal.
Blur now. What's clear?
Why is a match fixing I go another one, yeah? I only your game match fixing the one.
As Spain alone and match. Because if Portugal need to keep up worldwide, but him say
If
that
Messi, if Messi Brazil concede two in the last 15 minutes, then we can say the same thing.
so what Brazil that doesn't make no sense. That means that Brazil would have want to play a quote unquote a difficult team.
No, Brazil finish second, them will go up on the other side. We Spain them, they and them look side. Mr. Brazil finish top, I go play Argentina semis, but they won't avoid Argentina.
What
First, me
kind
gonna
of
say why the
scenario you
coach.
want to make up now?
First, me gonna say why the coach make so much change. Then me gonna say why we never carry on Vinicius and them man. Then me gonna say why all of a sudden concede in the last when Marquinhos come on. And Marquinhos come on,
No,
with the shot.
but if you're comfortable, if you qualify already, you know, if you look on the rest of the team,
No man, it's a 7 match tournament. This, you don't even look on nobody.
yeah, me know it's a 7 match tournament, but you
Man,
want
them
everybody playing time.
Brazil qualify to make the change.
Yeah,
Argentina did qualify to make such changes.
yeah,
To me,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
watch how they might show off them rhythm. Watch it joke.
Germany not qualify to make changes, but them just have to make it because they're in a champ.
But we did make changes.
No, Germany not qualify to make the change. The people make a change for them.
The people force them to make changes.
The man play the best team possible in the last game and still left out the out-and-out striker. It's a problem that.
It no matter what you do, you know, you still give up 2 goals.
Jesus Christ. No.
Because I never 4-0 no win, you know.
Yeah.
Win 4-2.
You know football go. When you have the better half and you score your goal, it's a different thing when it comes second half. The 1-0 gave Costa Rica a lot of confidence coming in the second half. You know that.
Okay.
But yeah, blame everybody, but I mean I see I blame that them 2 they make going on net.
And they may ask you what go look back and go them and tell me what they are doing with the 2 goals score. First shot, I don't know what kind of save is that in palm at the bar right in front of your man, the man tap in. Then the second one, he might go spread out, go do what I was go look on the goal, man. I didn't understand him at that.
No, me I saw the goal them did.
Yeah,
The other one, remember one goal we give them. I don't know them did that.
them say I knew what he back in the goal. I must probably know of them, man. Gabriel Jesus off.
You can't say the Arsenal player Gabriel Jesus off.
Blood clot.
I want to you know. I have to tell you. You know, say Arsenal is the talk of the town, you know. But you can't wait until the World Cup, you know. Because you know now about beating if you get coming in the month. So we're not rushing beating.
Okay.
You know, say that game I look like a Cameroon 1-0.
That mean nothing we said. We'll just go and watch. No man, Brazil are going to win. They're going to have the only 100% record.
It look like a Cameroon 1-0. You know, so you know how bad game go, man. You see the more dominant team.
No, I don't want them lose yet. Prefer them lose the run of knockout stage. You want to get no wake up call. You want to just walk through the group stage.
Why? Hey, bad mind was a person at this moment.
Yeah, the man have a bad mind. But we have bad mind enough. If we not get a beaten, I prefer to get a beaten than the knockout stage than the group stage. You might think otherwise, but that's what.
So I wish part you get your beaten.
Group stage, we get beaten, man.
Okay, and that beaten them, what that beaten they do to you?
Boy, I mean, I tell you, heavy. The whole heap of damage.
Okay, all right. Have fun.
Three Asian team in the round of 16. What kind of chaos this in a Switzerland game? Three of the team them from Asia, Korea, Japan, Australia. That's not bad. In a round of 16. Only 2 South American team left.
Mm-hmm.
One from Kickoff. Tomorrow, what time we play? 11 o'clock?
What's 2 o'clock when I play, man?
Tomorrow, Argentina play. No, the game must at one different. One of them must start. The time change. Like one of them must start like 9, and then the other one.
Oh, that's the 2 time them change. I'm confirmed.
Yeah, it's like an hour earlier.
Different. Okay.
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm just double check it quick. 66 minutes played. Cameroon 0, Brazil 0, Switzerland 3, Serbia 2.
Triple mode, but they can play, you know. I think I am the only ball at the panties of Cameroon side there.
10-2. Same 10-2.
I see him time.
Yeah. So Netherlands, USA 10 a.m. tomorrow. Argentina, Australia 2 p.m. Feature game for the day. And Messi go again.
Can rest Messi tomorrow still?
Me know tomorrow you see Lionel and see Messi on the bench and be about all the Akos.
No, so we can rest Messi.
That's a bad rad. Big knockout game. Hey, why do you get ramp with a group stage game? We don't ramp with a knockout game. I tell you that.
That's a big glad how them get them embarrassment. Are them embarrassment from the first game? Are the surprise that them live from the first game?
You get a 1-0, man. Arsenal carry a penalty, gonna knock you up, man. If you ramp broke out too much.
Yeah, you will get a beat like us Saudi Arabia beat up and a dry draw beat man and beat you.
Yeah, man.
You see me? So if you are Luis Calione, you know, sit down and watch it, I make a man know, say, brother, every game now, every team, no matter what. But I say Australia around now, when I go forward out, like on the forward out against Poland. On the front foot, 14 shots in the first half. This time we want 3 goals.
I'm putting them in the back of the net. That's important.
Yeah, but I said this time from the 14 shot, we're supposed to be like 3-0 up. At least.
Yeah, man.
2 from Messi, 1 from Litaro tomorrow. If him start.
You don't think he's going to start back Alvarez?
If him start, Julian, either one of them. You give them a 5-0. Or up phone, you can put on the ball and make the ball come.
Yeah, man. 5. A statement you plan to make tomorrow.
Yeah. And that's what you're supposed to do.
That'll attract even more attention. You sure you want that?
Yes, brother. I mean, because that can put fear in our teams.
True that. That's true.
Tomorrow, you play against Australia, brother, for blow Australia out the park.
That's true. So, you could see.
Even though they're going to sit behind the ball and make it difficult.
Beer 6-4.
Yeah, but you will give Australia 1-5 tomorrow, man, and cause make some team know say, all right, here we go. We have to revise tactically how we are going to play against them.
You're not going with the psyche, you're not going with the upper hand right away. When you get in them head from before when we meet them.
Yeah.
Jaja.
Like I said, the only difference what I want for that game, I put the ball at the back end. At least 3-0. 14 shots, you can't take 14 shots in the first half and just going and now one alone in a net. Or none. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and quality shots, them, quality position, quality, you know what I mean?
That's a poor finishing.
So, just like how we not give Poland an opportunity, we not give Australia none. That's the mindset. If me a coach at that, me make them know the brother.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, if my coach, them not stop watch Saudi Arabia game.
Yes, every day them have to watch.
Every
Watch
day
this
watch that.
90 minutes of viewing. You see
Yeah, me.
mistakes so they make and don't make them mistake again.
First of all, Saudi Arabia was aggressive, you know.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Physical, man.
So oh you go. Oh,
And the Australians, them no small, you know. Them big in size, you know.
that are my fear.
You understand?
That's why you have to dominate the game.
Yes,
Take
you have to
away from
go at
the
them from early. They want to get confidence, man. Them early. So.
we don't want to give no opportunities for them to get set piece.
But Argentina go outclass them in terms of technical abilities.
That no win game.
That's a bit win game, man. You know, play a
But I
technical.
forgot back in it.
Just know, say, not have about 3 wall. I try to get through tomorrow.
That's my problem.
I don't know if I make the keeper Juku here again, man. Yeah. Get the next share the penalty and try it. You know, start on a positive note. So I don't have to jump with the man can Juku in here again. Because they can't call it and call it back again. You know, they look away. I'm offside. And one thing with smaller teams, you know, them always find a way for shot from Bruno Gamira over the bar. Always find a way for when them play the best teams them lift them game, you know. And you wonder, when you play the smaller team, what play so what happened? I can't remember look at them, but them should have go through with our Brazil based on how them play now. This can easily be a Cameroon 1-0, you know, if Switzerland can find one more. And Cameroon score late on. Look at Brazil and Portugal now. If Switzerland score one more and Cameroon find one, Brazil in a second place. So,
I don't mind that. Round of 16 exciting.
73 minutes played. Serbia 2, Switzerland 3, Brazil 0, Cameroon 0. Neymar in the stadium, you know, enjoying the game from the substitutes bench.
Him look like him a walk well though. Now walking in a boot him now.
But Eja would say it even if them squeeze him in, it not gonna make no sense.
No, because
based on how him play, if he was a player where
not
kind of control the way him play and just relax and try to use the player them around him more,
first
he
of all,
might get a chance. But he does know him for going at players.
the first ball he get for him foot, I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna stop him for him and that's it. So him don't know no other way for play. He might go get the ball and try run at players and that's it. I done it on him. So if them squeeze me in, I don't see it make any sense.
Squeeze him in, does it take from the side or add to the side? Injured Messi in a Brazil team than Messi. Injured Neymar in a Brazil team are making young for the bench. Which one is more beneficial?
Well, I mean, based on how the game are going with the 5 changes, they can take a chance and see you go. If it was 3 changes, then it might be more of a bigger risk.
Him not in the squad.
No, him not in a jersey, him just have on him ID and him around the team. But him in a gear for play.
So the knockout stage when them play Korea.
Yeah.
I think they should take it. Brazil's
him definitely not play Korea game, man. Definitely not play Korea game. I don't see that possible.
Possible semi-final if them play if they meet a team like Argentina. Who else can? France over there? Who over there?
We over next side. If him go over the next side, we're over Argentina side. They have France, Netherlands USA match I go big Argentina if Argentina win and them quarterfinal. So France would have play Brazil in the quarters. If them win them round 16 and France win them round 16. France and Brazil. Early, two favorites clash. Quarterfinal.
We have to get rid of Netherlands or US.
Man, bypass Australia, you know. And man get rid of Netherlands or US.
So if Argentina, see the thing about that what I like with my side, contrary to what some man think and some baganizer them make, Argentina is not a one man team no more. No. I'm at a fact is how much is it? 26? Okay.
I'm just still the way the coach of them play to them strength, and I feel like that make it easier for everybody to just contribute.
The previous World Cup, even now count the first one, so that'll be in second and in third, or even fourth. The situation with that game, with a missed penalty there, you know, and the missed opportunities there. I gone through the door now. Pack up. And that's the difference. That's why I'm more confident in I feel. You know what I mean? Like we say, Saudi Arabia really put some sense in it to it. You're overconfident, you will get your head cut off. So you have to just go there hurt. But it's like, it's not even all about Messi. Messi do what Messi do, you know. And Messi have to be Messi. But the team itself is a fight tonight.
Man, you can see the attitude of the players.
Yeah, man,
they're ready for war. That's why the Saudi result kind of surprising, because Saudi come do it, them I do for years, like the physicality and, you know, the part of the game the where is not just the quality, but good shot from Cameroon, another shot on target. It's not just the quality, but is where you carry with it and the fight and the energy. You get that from them for the past 3 years. When you see them, then you get a taste of the moon and medicine.
Man, walk around Danny a while ago, you know that.
Nah, but I will pay you no mind, you know.
But walk around Danny still.
As well says, a game where they can lose. So
no, but hey, more of you know how fit is them fullback, you know, cause really and truly, you know, Danny can't give one next 90 minutes, you know. And when we check the lineup, you know, both of them fullback, you know, Dinala and Sandro injured, you know. I don't know how bad is the injury, but them injured. So
78 minutes played. Anthony being pulled here for Rafinha. That should be the final change. Brazil 0, Cameroon 0. 12 minutes plus stoppage to play. Switzerland 3, Serbia 2. The blockbuster of a game over there. Switzerland going through at the moment. Serbia need 2 to make
Brazil
it to the
and them stand look so man. Wake up, man. Give team some energy, give team some life. Look how much a full stadium.
Cameroon make them nervous, man.
I think Argentina Mexico match was the most attendance ever.
I think I saw the news from about October. That game was one of the most sold tickets from early on, you know.
And especially the stadium at Tina. 88,000 can fit in the stadium there, brother. That's a damn stadium.
In reality, most Argentina games were practically sold out very early. They were the most sold games in the early stages, Argentina games.
But I think for the most part, most of the game them sold out, you know.
Yeah.
The only time you see empty seat when Qatar play and Qatar supporter them walk out. I don't know what them they expect.
Cameroon.
I tell you, so that game look like a 1-0.
Can Cameroon find it? And Brazil unbeaten record in the World Cup this year? Or can Brazil get the better of them on the counter? player pulled down here, and it's a nut. Was he booked before? Let's see. Shot on target there from Switzerland. Another yellow card to a Cameroon player. Martinelli has been dragged and hit so much time in this game. He and Rodrigo. Free kick to Brazil. They are looking to make it 1-0. Later on here, 81 minutes played. Cameroon nil, Brazil nil.
That's a rugby tackle.
Yeah. Dani Alves over this one. Can he find the back of the net, or he will be provider for the likes of Milito?
Dani Alves, Dani Alves, yeah, push it and over it. Left make Rafinha kill the ball. Dani Alves can be some man them far up on the field.
Yeah, man. Easy. Easy. And Alves, good defending from the Cameroon players. Brazil will come again. Shot off target from Switzerland, looking for that second goal, hoping Cameroon can find one late.
Man, them rough up a Brazil player them do.
Yeah, man, them are rough them up, man. Cameroon on the front foot here. Brazil coming off the counter. Martinelli. He turns once. Good defending there from Cameroon as they won possession. But they played immediately back to Brazil, and Brazil will come again. Close, very close from Brazil to make it 1-0. Bruno Gomes on the edge of the 6-yard. Shot went wide. They are asking for a penalty. Rafinha with a great dribble there, cut back. No, I don't think there's a penalty. But a great chance here for Gamero to make it 1-0. Referee says corner kick. 10 corner to Brazil, 3 to Cameroon.
What time now? Bomber clock 3:44.
Yellow card there to Bruno. That should be the second yellow card for Brazil in this game. A change here for Cameroon.
Yo, Sal.
Yo. Oh, go on.
Are the first World Cup I keep in a winter?
Yeah. A lot of people were against it, but based on how it seemed, it one of the most exciting I think the most exciting
Was it a pandemic change or was it a climate problem?
climate problem. Qatar is
Yeah,
really hot.
Qatar are real hot, but cause them that say them could have them cooling system whatever. But
Yeah, that only can manage it. But if you bring them there in summer, not gonna work. Don't work. Especially these European players not used to that side of the world. Don't work. Hot, hot. Based on how they make it sound, it's not regular like our regular hot. It's like it's really hot.
no, so them but even in America, yeah, them West Coast hot. I know. We have time when when California and all Nevada them place 110, 15, 20 in that.
Yeah, man, rough.
Arizona.
So them did have it. But enough people are against it, but because they know the money that side of them, they have enough money for it, to get it to be there just the same. And FIFA could agree, say, okay, we'll go try the winter.
Well, them
And to me, it actually, we not hear nobody argue for the past 2 weeks since it start, right? It was
no,
all
the only thing about it is just that the season and certain team,
the game cluster, it rough.
yeah, and certain team lost some key players, we affect them.
Yeah, but even without a mid-season World Cup, we've seen where a lot of big players miss out on the World Cup in the summer. We see players go to play warm-up, friendly, and injured.
Just like Benzema.
You understand what I mean?
Benzema injured in a training.
Yeah. Even training, yeah, even that. We see players injured in training. So, to me, the cluster to me is more of a worry because you have to squeeze the games in the league and Champions League and so forth to accommodate it, and then coming in December and January or February, they go tight again.
For me personally, like me say, them man just earn them money, man.
Yeah, but all them have to do still, just like they think them start the Premier League season and most season like 1 week earlier than the usual, and them go maybe push it to 1 week later than the usual, come in May. So I think that you can find a way to make it work, but I think the worry is that players playing at the highest level close to the tournament coming, you might see either a performance drop because them are worried, so them are injury or them burn out at some point. But to me, at this time of the season, everybody up on the peak of them fitness when it comes to condition. So maybe you get the best football from most players, and maybe that's why we see where a lot of teams where them don't have the best players, they don't perform so well because everybody at the peak of their ability right now in the season.
Well, them can't stop complaining. Bundesliga will survive. Bundesliga will survive. Bayern Munich by them side.
Oh boy. But the rough to see even the same man are playing on one side and the man come on international football where people are playing every now and then and man beat them up. So coach wants to beat them, man. 80
Is this
8 minutes played. Huh?
Switzerland game here, so we man score that.
88 minutes played. Cameroon 0, Brazil 0. Brazilians, they will boast that this is their B side. That's why they don't score. But it's a positive result for Cameroon. They can look and say, okay, we drew with a Brazil team that maybe potentially win the tournament. So, it's good for the Cameroon team to go home with, even a point from the Giants.
Okay.
Can I read that? If you go on to win the tournament, one team can look on and tell us they don't beat them, like Cameroon. That's a bragging right. Well, the match not done yet, but
Okay.
If that was the case. Another corner kick to Brazil. Is about 14 corner now.
Oh, the fuck's much scared up on the road, man. We're not going yard, man. Come on now.
Man, the road that people got them for go home. Probably the same thing they must have for them care, so they need to Where better than like where those find someone go? 9 minutes added. Can somebody tell me why 9 minutes added in that game?
That more for no. Me not see why 9 minutes in a game. Me can understand the 7
The
and more
bigger team
drama.
them na this World Cup I get assistant by minutes, you know. Me realize that for real, you know.
It's ridiculous. And
Yeah, you really
Switzerland give
why
me more
9 minutes?
stoppages. I only 7 minutes them added.
It I've asked like no goal, no score, no major injury, nobody there ground, nothing. The only thing I will see is the changes. All right, Brazil make 5 changes. Let's say we give them 30 seconds for each change. Right, five would that be what? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Cameroon I think make 3 change or something like that. It's not supposed to exceed 5-6 minutes in my view. If you're gonna use that format, so a lot of changes make. Let's give each 30 seconds for the changes we make, and that's still too much to me because it don't take so long to make a change. But 9 minutes for a reason, the game not stop. The two teams just from one side to the next all day. This is
Much
it.
yellow card in the game.
But you have to remember the stoppage time for second half different from first half. 1-0 Cameroon. Cameroon score. Bubaruka, whatever you want.
Da da dee da da do. So you don't believe in me? You don't believe in me?
What is Switzerland? What is Switzerland doing over there?
You don't believe in obviously the football game, brother. Let me tell us how the game out.
Cameroon won. Let's say, we see that coming up. But we never expect it to reach this late. That's a chunk. Brazil will swing the game. That's the Brazil will swing the game.
Better than new team phone, man. I want to put that.
Yeah, big up. May I get a feedback?
It's a good thing you can laugh. From yourself you can laugh. Laugh, man. Laugh.
Watch out. Already rat. Already.
The brother never get a yellow card already. So he might take a fish shot
a while ago.
Eh?
Email Jordan the man, remember Robbie Taku we mentioned?
Yeah.
Him Jordan the man.
Me no one take off his shot and
man, the referee is away upon him and say, Urban come. Urban come. I'm with him.
and I captain Tina. What kind of fight I go on?
This important to the man them, even though they make us say it's important. Because you can say me beat the Brazil side there. I draw. So you think the man go take red card, the man a busy red card, the man will go home.
Switzerland war the mouth for war now.
So as it stands, Switzerland just need a goal. One goal to start the group. As it stands. If Switzerland find a late goal, Brazil finish second. Watch your coach on the line. Brazil coach, man, get up.
Them have 6 minutes to equalize, man.
Yeah, they don't have time. You know. They don't have the quality. They do what, even though at the B side, they have the quality to come back and beat Cameroon. You understand? But at the moment, Switzerland need a goal. Finish top. If Brazil score, them safe. Them safe at the moment if all score stands. So 6 points for Brazil, 6 points for Switzerland, Cameroon 4 points, Serbia 1. If Serbia score and equalize, Switzerland are got upon 2 points and Serbia upon 2 points as well. So in that case, Cameroon will go through. If Serbia equalize, Cameroon will go through as they would be on 4 points and the other two teams on 2. Brazil pushing for an equalizer.
No, right. But no, Switzerland Switzerland would have depend on 4 too. No, 3. Yeah, 4.
Oh,
With a
yes.
pro,
You
with a
only have
plus
4, because I lose 2, yeah.
with a
The
plus
goal
1
difference now,
with a plus 1 goal difference.
no, it will be 0.
With
That
a 0,
equalize.
yeah. So, but
And
goal
Cameroon,
scored.
them scored the same amount of goal, you know.
Then me don't know what the next. But me don't know how that better they take it. Yo, man, a mad man, you know that. Man scored against Brazil and don't need that, you know, yo.
So they would have the same goal difference, same point, same goal difference, and same goal forward. Should Serbia score?
Switzerland game no look like it can done anytime soon. They had this whole bag. Me don't know nobody get sent off in that whole scuffle.
This is the game. They're crazy, man. Good chance there for looks like Bruno. Good save from the Cameroon keeper. Comfortable save, really. Wasn't much of a threat. It was a looping header. So the group is all in the air in stoppage time at the moment. One goal from certain teams can make it really interesting. So let's see. And as Asia said, over Switzerland at the moment, it's crazy. So don't be surprised if Switzerland find one late on.
This is gonna be like a 100+ game because it's a 97 extra time, but you have to add at least 3 more minutes to the 7.
Switzerland would have gotten news that Brazil is losing at the moment and want to find that goal. Serbia, they need 2 goals to make it to the round of 16. So they are a little bit far away. Brazil will definitely don't want to finish second. And it will be out of their hands should this game finish before Switzerland game. Right, it's Madigan.
Oh, big papa. But the ball right now, you know.
Got you. Got you.
You see everybody will try it in our World Cup, brother.
What on, Asia? The man boast for me yesterday and I say, how much goal I concede? I said, don't worry. You see me remind him today, say, see it, you get shot on target today. So mind it be that game your way, the goal come and see the goal did come. Let's see if I the first last. You get the first shot on target and the first goal, probably first last. Correct. Bruno Gamma is near the score now. Shot over the bar. That's just good though.
I'm surprised on the red card, the issue in the Serbia game. This game is I get violent. Man already on the sideline where man already on the sideline when I have nothing to do with the game. I see I interfere with the game.
You want a fashion, man. Good chest down from Marquinhos.
That's a score though.
Too high. Yeah, but I think he meant it from too high. So the keeper frighten him. Keeper frighten him, man. The keeper.
The bound say probably the better off if you try.
I think that might be it for Brazil though. This kick should be the last kick of the game. Cameroon 1, Brazil 0. And again, another surprising result in the FIFA World Cup 2022. Should this score stand? Another surprising result. If Switzerland score no, Brazil finishes second and will play Portugal. And in that game, it is a chaos. Later on, Serbia on the front foot. They are looking for that go-ahead goal that would kick out Switzerland out of the round of 16. Cameroon can still make it to round of 16.
And that the man them wanting because right now the man look like the two teams are like one another now.
Yeah, man. It was a beautiful cross, and the game has finished Brazil 0, Cameroon 1. It was a beautiful cross with a well-placed header.
If me tell you to buy that, you wouldn't buy. Me tell you say me see it.
Should I buy it live? You know, I could have buy it now, but today I do this. I could have buy it. Why me that?
Tell us that game I look one deal, brother. From the start of the game I play, me see other football.
That's how football go, man.
So
You
football,
try
go,
it,
brother.
you play the whole ball all day, and then one chance next I get boom.
Full time Switzerland. Switzerland 3, Serbia 2.
And that is it. Switzerland with a slim chance there, but they haven't gotten the chance to top the table. They finished second though, and they're happy with that. So Switzerland 3, Serbia 2, they are through to the round of 16 versus Portugal. Brazil, a late scare of not finishing at the top of the table. They finished 0-1. Cameroon won that game. So no teams progress to the round of 16 with a 100% record. No team progress through to round of 16 with a 100% record. Netherlands, I think Netherlands is the
Only one with us.
only team that were unable to lose throughout their group stage.
Oh, France game to go.
France lost 1-0 to
France game.
Tunisia.
France them lose.
Portugal lost today.
Portugal lose. Brazil lose.
Spain lost. Argentina lost. Another group. Another group. Why am I guessing? Let's just get to it.
But really, that's it. The other group are who? Yeah, everybody. I think Holland alone, Netherlands alone have 7 points.
So let's get to the group quickly. I'll share the group with you guys. Groups before I get to the bracket. But if you're just joining, Brazil lost 1-0 to Cameroon.
Yo, your man say, man. Brazil.
This is a Cameroon team that Jamaica drew with recently, 1-1 on paper, you know. And that's football for you. This is why we love the game, and this is why I watch the game. You never know what might happen. The Brazilians will say we bench 10 players. But Aja, did you remember when I was speaking about if your team makes too many changes, what happens? I would tell them that it throw off how your team play. It doesn't matter the quality of the players they bring in. It's just naturally that's how football goes. They make a number of changes, and the team just doesn't have the flow they normally have. And remember the first two games, and I did tell Big Papa earlier on that Brazil have been starting really slow in the games. They didn't pick up in this one enough. They didn't create enough clear chances. And one chance to Cameroon, and it was 1-0. And I told you, Aja, that I think if Cameroon get half chance, they will score. It was a good score, though. A very good delivery in the box.
Yeah, I mean,
very, very good delivery. So I can't really say that. Well, it's not a clear chance. He had to make sure he
had a very good delivery and a great header, great finish.
Yeah, well placed. That the keeper had no chance.
Great finish.
Yeah.
As I said previous, Netherlands, England, and I think Morocco no lose a game either. So you have 3 teams that progress with unbeaten.
With 7 points. So yeah, so I'm on it now. So let's just run through the group quickly. Brazil finishing at the top, 2 wins, 6 points. Switzerland just the same. They won 3-2 just now. So despite Brazil losing 1-0, they still managed to top the group. Cameroon with a late surge to try and finish in the top 2, finished on 4 points. Credit to them. And Serbia out, 1 point. In the other table earlier today, Portugal lost 2-1 to Korea. They finished on 6 points as well. Korea made it through based on goals scored versus Uruguay. The goal difference was the same. So the goals that they scored in the first 3 games of the tournament was the decider. And they went through over Uruguay, which were also on 4 points. Ghana were kicked out on 3 points. They lost to Uruguay 2-0. And South Korea will play Brazil in the round of 16, and Switzerland will face Portugal. And those two know each other very well. They were in the same Nations League group earlier in the year. I am sure that Swiss won one of those, the least. When we do the review for that game, or the preview, sorry, we will go more in depth on the head-to-head tie between those teams, but they know each other really well. So that is it for the round of 16 in this World Cup. And honestly, it has been the best round of first group.
Yeah, man. When just
I have ever watched. In a World Cup.
I think you have 32 teams, and out of the 32 teams, I think a possible 4 or 5 of them that has not won a game. I think about 5. Qatar, Wales, Denmark,
Serbia,
Serbia,
Canada.
and Canada 5.
Yeah, that's it. And the most interesting part is that in the final games, 30 teams could have well, 30 teams had the possibility of making it to round of 16.
Yeah.
30 teams out of 30. Just imagine everyone went in this final day of their group stage with an opportunity to
Something for
progress.
FIFA.
Yeah, every team, 30 of them. Canada was out, Qatar was out for sure. But everyone else, some were far fetched, but even the far fetched one, for example, Costa Rica, at about 2 minutes
For
in
about
the
10
last
minutes.
game, Costa Rica were in second place.
For about 10 minutes.
But yeah, it was crazy. So this is the most interesting and most exciting group stage I've ever watched in any tournament. To be exact, like
I think I'm one of the best.
you
My
don't know
life
what
time
to
watching
expect.
World Cup and have the knowledge of World Cup.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then Brazil came and Cameroon came and just put the icing on the cake. Like we should have known. Like everyone should have said, the Cameroon might win today.
if it's a gambler and you gamble pan stats and history,
Yeah,
you
go
know,
with the pattern. The pattern has been shown for the past week. Go with Cameroon today. Like it was just all in our face for sure. We say, yo, this tournament is one of the best, if not the best, in for a long time. Um, so let me run back through all the groups. It's the end of the group stage. Half the teams are going home, including Germany. Um, so I know most of those teams would have enjoyed the time here, being here, because for like Italy, they didn't qualify. So for some teams, it's a disappointment. For some teams, it's a plus and a big, big, big
for
achievement for
some
them.
teams it's a big disappointment, big major underachievement. For some teams, especially the ones that made it here and have and are going home, didn't make it out of the group stage, didn't make it to the knockout stage.
Yeah,
It's a
when you win,
huge disappointment
for example, when you win
for the
like
for the
four
likes
World
of
Cups and have
of of, of,
four
of
star on your back.
Belgium, for the likes of Belgium, for the likes of Germany, huge, huge, huge disappointments. I think every other team, um, I maybe a Uruguay would have said it them feel away, but those two teams, of all the teams that are eliminated, I think those two teams are the ones I have saying yes, very disappointed. And it's showing a play. It's showing at the play. It's showing at the play, and you have to,
And
the name no mean nothing. You have to come out and play the game because Belgium not really play nothing at the World Cup. You can't see the dysfunction in them squad. And you can't say the same for Germany to a certain extent. I mean, yesterday they came and did the job. They still give up 2 goals, but at the best them look, and not because I do or die, which it shouldn't even be that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and that I can't even disagree with you because when you look on Belgium and Germany and how them play and the team with them have, you look at yourself and you're like, you guys are serious, but obviously you guys are not prepared for this tournament.
and I think Ghana too,
Ghana, well, Korea, well, I think that group is a really, really good group still,
it's a
Ghana,
tough group,
yeah.
but
So we really can't fight.
especially with something to play for.
I expected more in the last game.
I disappoint them. Disappoint me today, brother.
Yeah, they did. And that's some of the teams in the last games when they had a chance, I didn't see enough from them, and that's a disappointing for some of those teams. Like Ecuador on the last day, they were poor, really poor for a team that had a chance to go through, right? Iran and Wales, they fought for it. USA was the team on the day, and on the last day, Poland gave up. They were poor, finishing second in that group. You understand what I mean? Like some of these teams that had a chance, they didn't really play. Denmark,
Mexico. For me personally, if
yeah,
I wish Mexico had got through, I really have to applaud Senegal,
yeah.
especially with losing because okay, if you look on Benzema gone right from France, but and I put it even Neymar for Brazil right now. I don't them still have enough to sustain and challenge for the title and go for.
Yeah.
I think losing money really that's a major part of
Major loss to the team.
major loss going forward, and win 2 of the game them last one. It's
And
even
foul them up play as well.
even the game when them lose, they lost the game in the last 2 minutes, 5 minutes basically.
Yeah.
Against Netherlands. So.
And they are playing well. Like they're not just rolling and trying to pounce and win. They are playing well. They're playing really good. So without the best player in the team and the player with the team build around, it kind of a really big deal for them on how them perform in the first round. Let's see, and they might play England. England have to be careful.
Australia too supposed to feel elated, especially a group like that, because that's not a really walkover group.
Yeah, it's not an easy group with them playing now.
In March, first of all, Australia blew up everybody brackets. Because nobody, I don't, unless you are from Australia and you're rooting for that team, I don't think nobody picked Australia to come out at the group stage.
Yeah, so here, Brazil and Portugal was really trying their best to meet each other. Ghana was more disappointing for real. Not so gone. Well, gone through, you know what I mean? I just say go. Lose as much game as me in the first round, but gone through.
Yo, you mother look confident, brother.
You understand?
Brazil never have nothing to play for today, brother. Brazil really have nothing to play for today.
I'm just saying.
Brazil earned the right.
And they lost one,
Brazil all right, put it away. And this them are my nemesis. Remember Argentina root for brother. And Brazil earned the right to take a L today. Because
them gone through.
Okay. Before they kick the ball and gone through. They secure themselves in my team every game me play was a knockout.
That's true. Well,
the difference with you is I never realized that every game for you was a knockout.
Yeah, we find out too late when it's just one game. Leave.
Yo, before my phone dead, you see? Before my phone dead, we gambled, we lost. We're not going to blame nobody.
No.
We gambled and lost.
That's not a gamble.
We play the bench.
The team that was out there, that's a gamble.
That's not a gamble because but you can't put out. We are going to play your starter them in a game where you don't really need nothing just to get 3 points. It makes no sense.
Big Papa, the team that Brazil put out there today, that's no gamble.
Yeah.
A big side go the same way.
All right, so we lose.
Look on lineup again. It's a really strong side go there, compared to Cameroon. Cameroon, not about Jamaica drew Cameroon in our warm game with Cameroon.
Okay. All right.
So we know change the disrupt teams, which we did talk about that earlier in the competition. But the quality of the team out there, you should get the job done just complacently, in my view.
No, but you're gonna make me start. You're gonna make me start talk now because we still qualify.
Yes.
You lose a game and then drop out. Come no man.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true.
No, but that just a big Papa. Every game. All right. Once I lost
the team was a good team.
Once I lost to Saudi Arabia, I realized that every single game from that point is a knockout game. The problem, Germany never realized that until yesterday.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's it's really though. It's really
I true, but I never realized until yesterday.
You know what the funny thing? The reality is, I repeat now, I'm going to laugh, On the final day, right? I still have the opportunity to tap the group.
It doesn't matter.
Just say. Even though we never win the second game, it possibility was still there. But you know what? I get back in yesterday. I just don't want to go back in yesterday.
I know I'm traumatized. Like PTSD.
No, but son, look on it that way.
It's a traumatic thing, brother.
You are the highest ranking team. You are the highest ranking team for dropout. Now this 2020 World Cup, 2022 World Cup.
No man, disappointment, utterly.
No man, Belgium is Belgium is second in the world,
Okay, all right, second best.
Argentina, Pete
All
said, I wish
right.
you tell me that way today.
Let's be
Arsenal.
real.
No, let's see, I put on my Jamaican colors today, and this was
FIFA
like
ranking, FIFA
bumper for
ranking
that
of
one.
foolishness,
Fine.
brother. FIFA ranking of foolishness. Real and true,
Pete,
of
yeah,
foolishness.
the man go for club season. The man I wait for club season. No, I just feel like if I rock a Jamaican shirt today. You understand? Asia, the way the man are traumatized, the man away pan him EPL for start back. Bro, we don't need to rush EPL. I'm there, I don't know, watch my player, they make sure them injury free, coming back. Some of us do it, we just do it thing. You see it? Uno always I bring up Arsenal, I'm telling you, for some reason I have a problem with Arsenal, Imagine with their World Cup and man still bring up Arsenal. You couldn't just see shirt and say Jamaica. Why you have to say Arsenal? Leave Arsenal until Mountain, man. We could get back to business, Mountain, man. Leave Arsenal alone. Why the man with Arsenal do so much of them problem? I saw this day when they're at the top of the table. I saw this take a long time and this for so long, so
bro. Right,
right,
leave Arsenal alone, yeah. Leave Arsenal
yeah,
alone.
man, I'm not used to it, man. It's not just
top.
easy at the top, no, man.
Yeah, but at the top, are you at the top?
At the top
Read
is
back
just
up from us. We talk about it. Leave Arsenal alone.
Hey, you don't remember? Before we move, I don't remember. Remember in October, in early October, I will keep on saying at the top of just us, And I think we draw one game or lose one game, and I say Big Papa come rush me and attack me, and say wait. At the top is ready again.
We still have a bunch of games to play. So
yeah, but I remind him of that moment there still, and at the moment, we still there, but we're still. Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway.
I only that, but that's besides the point. At the flag, there with the right. So the most important thing.
I only keep on. I bring up Arsenal. That me I try to show no.
No, you emphasize. Anytime the Arsenal player they kick the ball, you emphasize it.
Yeah, that you say.
Martinelli from Arsenal. What a beautiful shot. But we understand.
No, yeah, sometimes you have to kind of switch it up a little bit. So sometimes you have to introduce and say, you understand a little one.
No, I understand. I understand, brother.
But look how much time I think I talk about Man United players. I mentioned the Man United players too. Even at the lineup, when I mention lineup, I mention players coming from other clubs. What you mean? Not just Arsenal we talk about. But who know? When make it a point to do it, if you take it out, when we talk about, we not take out another team, we talk about every other team. But you want to take out Arsenal and make it be a topic.
Point. All right, it's not that you don't. It's mentioning this one thing, brother. It's all you said it. You know what I mean? You draw it, and you pull it, and you carry it, and you bring it.
You are interpreted.
No,
you interpretation.
I could rewind this and make you hear yourself, brother.
At the interpretation. And I'm telling you, it's because of how Arsenal have something in a little brain with us.
No, but uncomfortable. Arsenal.
Every time Arsenal name call is like it trigger something. Phone.
I World Cup here watch right now, and I like say, the World Cup not enjoyable. Why I worry about to say, make English league start back.
That's why I wonder why Arsenal trouble on so. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the round of 16 now. These are the brackets. Every matchup confirmed, sorry. And you will also know who you are to meet should you win and proceed. So, first matchups tomorrow, 10 a.m. Netherlands versus USA. The winner of that game will play Argentina or Australia, which will be playing later in that day. So, these are the first two games in the round of 16, and the winners of both will meet in the quarterfinals. So, extra time and penalty and all that, if needed, will be introduced tomorrow. And another level of excitement. Imagine all the excitement that has been.
Netherlands game, I go penalty.
I think Netherlands not really look brilliant going forward. It's gonna be a tight game.
And the team is a nuisance. That the American team is they are going to be a nuisance and make it hard and.
Yeah, man. They're gonna make it difficult for Netherlands. So you just might see the first extra time and our knockout, our penalty, I should say, tomorrow. Should one of these games end 0-0 or 1-1 or any draw at full time, and imagine the excitement that we're gonna get after all we've gotten before. Like, we don't know how much better can this get. Let's see if Australia can make it really, really nice tomorrow for all of us, especially the neutrals. So, And let me just Sunday, we'll have France versus Poland. All right, let me finish one side of the bracket first. So on this side, we confirm tomorrow Netherlands, USA, Argentina, Australia, and the winners of both will meet here in the quarterfinals. On the same side of the bracket, Japan versus Croatia. This will be played on Monday, 10 a.m. South Korea
versus Brazil.
It isn't placed right here as it, but yeah, Brazil top the group, so they will play South Korea here. And the winner of this will meet the winner of Japan versus Croatia here, which is the quarterfinals, and both those games will be played on next Friday. The winner of that play the semifinals. So the winner of these round of 16 quarterfinal, winner of these two Brazil here quarterfinal, and it continues to the semis. So everyone know who they might meet up with going.
It's supposed to feel better on December 18 around 1:32.
No, I think the finals are played early, 10 a.m.
Yeah, but around 12 o'clock. Around 1 o'clock. When
Wait, on the other side of the bracket, let's see you.
When Messi lift up the trophy, brother. After man beat Brazil the Tuesday in a semi-final.
Okay. Let's see. France versus Poland on the other side of the bracket. No. On this side that we went through first, whosoever win all their games will be playing in the finals. South Korea, Brazil, Japan, Croatia, Australia, Argentina, USA, Netherlands. That's one side of the bracket. So you win, you there's a chance to meet one of those teams going forward of all just mentioned. And the other side now, kicking it off will be France versus Poland on Sunday and England versus Senegal. This is the first round of 16 on this side of the bracket. Sunday. And the winner of both will be playing the quarterfinals. So there's a chance France will be playing England in the quarterfinals should both teams win their round of 16 games. So we might have a very interesting quarterfinal there.
What I like about this, though, the winner them have to earn the title. The champion of the World Cup have to earn it somewhere for five. You have to meet one of the big boys.
The road, there's no easy road for most of these teams. There's a challenge there. At least one favorite is on one side of the bracket. Because France is over this side. And England, to me, England is my predicted finalist. So that's going to be a very interesting game. Other two matchups now.
If it happen.
Yeah. Because Senegal.
Yeah,
Senegal might, make it more interesting for the African teams. Morocco versus Spain Tuesday. And Portugal versus Switzerland. Now, to be honest with you guys, I feel like both of these games can go anywhere.
I feel like there's upset in one of these games.
Switzerland, I know a lot of people from the World Cup now don't know Switzerland really well, but it's a team that can beat any team on their day. I'm telling you. And they beat Portugal in recent times. They were in the same group. It's not the first. Even qualifiers, I've watched them play. There's some, let me take a quick look at the head-to-head if I can find it. There is some consistent head-to-head and meetings between Portugal and Switzerland. So all the players, they know each other from both teams. It will be a very, very fun game, an exciting game, Switzerland-Portugal. So honestly, them two game areas where I just say you might get at least one upset. I'm really happy if I even Morocco in it, Obi, right? You know me and Spain right now. Me in Spain right now. So both winners, this is Portugal versus Switzerland, will eventually meet in quarterfinals, whoever wins here. And then the winner of winners here play versus winner of winners here play. That's quarterfinals. And then the winners go on to semis as it was on the other side of the bracket. So that's it for the bracket. I will try and get a better graphic for you guys soon. Just let me run through. This is the top goal scorer so far. After 3 games, Morata 3 goals, Gakpo for Netherlands 3 goals, Ene Valencia 3 goals, he's out, Mbappe 3 goals, Rashford 3 goals. Players with the most assists, Harry Kane 3 assists, Zivkovic from Serbia, 2 assists. Bruno Fernandes, 2 assists. Klaassen, Netherlands, 2 assists. Tadic, he got one today, 2 assists. Perisic, two as well. Alba, Theo Hernandez, sorry, all on 2 assists. So 3 goals, 3 assists, the most from each department so far. The most yellow cards, Saudi players, the most yellow cards by any players so far is 2. I think 3 would have make it miss a game. You have to double check how the cards going into the tournament. But yeah, that is how the bracket looks right now. By the way, let me show age of this quickly before we even go any further.
No, the reason I laughed a while ago when Hurricane 3 assists.
I will not see him on the goal scoring sheet. Imagine.
Well, them team make it so. Hey,
not until them lose a game 1-0, you say, why is Hurricane not able to score the goal? I say go. So when they go and enjoy themselves, you know, that's how you go. When they go and enjoy themselves. So these are all the teams that are through. So, any predictions for tomorrow games? Who do you guys think will progress? It's not out now, you know. Nobody can draw and go relax and say they make other side drop out and lose and make a side drop out. They have to go for win. So, Netherlands, USA, Argentina, Australia. Who do you guys see making way to the quarterfinals? Let me know in the comments what do you think and your predictions. So, Argentine, they are one of the favorites in the tournament after their early scare.
we ain't never scared.
You guys are nervous against Mexico, so
That's it. For me, the USA nervous against Mexico. Who did for nervous against Spain?
that boy, I tell you, we should have. We should have, boy, rough.
But speaking of first tomorrow, as I said, is a 4-5-0 Argentina supposed to make a statement tomorrow. Put this game away. Come out dominant like they did with Poland. Understand the circumstance which you have. If you have to understand, this a knockout, this a winner go home. So.
Pete says Netherlands are gonna beat US, you know.
All right, that's how Peter work.
Wait, Netherlands better beat US, you know. Okay.
That game there, to be honest with you, me a bet pan. I think it's gonna be either late 1-0 win, extra time type of 1-0 win, or a penalty shootout win for America.
Penalty shootout win for America.
Or a late 1-0, which like something very late.
Like a Cameroon, Brazil.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think the game will go tight. I think it may well go extra time, and if anybody find that 1 goal extra time, win the game to me. But if not, then a penalty
kick. Take Gakpo away and him making couple runs. Netherlands come like Belgium to me. Me not see much.
But yeah, going forward, they don't see. They're not convincing. I'm telling you, they pop up and score a goal here and there in a couple of the matches, and they find their way. But when you look on the total 90 minutes and how they play, it's really not convincing. They're just there. They have the players and then play on the ball. We're not seeing a brilliant football. You know, if tell me say they are the out-and-out favorite. I'm not seeing that. You know, so I think that'll be a very close game of maybe extra time, the least. So let's see how it transpires. Messi and company now with Australia. Messi, they have to find a way to settle the nerves early. Don't allow Australia to feel like they have any hope. Because based on how this tournament has been going, you allow these small teams to feel like they have hope, and they they make it really difficult for you. And eventually, for the most part, so far, them get a result. So
Let me say, put with the game,
I didn't have to
e-
put the game early. If not, they're
yeah,
gonna be a
man.
nervy 90 minutes.
You're going at the first half time, you're supposed to get at least 2 to 3 goal line. If if you come out aggressive on the front foot, like me say, I think the Poland game, Poland never show too much, but you have to understand, say, I don't think Argentina give them a chance, and because they understand the circumstances.
They
But
understood the assignment that
you know what I
we
mean?
cannot
So
we cannot allow Poland to find a rhythm. We
yeah,
have to
so
go
we
there
never
and be
never give them a
aggressive.
chance. So I same thing you have to do with the only thing we would want is be more clinical. You know what I mean? Create
Yeah,
the chances, be more clinical in front of the goal. Going at half time, you want at least 2 3 goal ahead because
that is true.
you know another upset, and this would have been another major upset.
What? But any upset now goes to the tournament,
That's the whole point.
So yeah, there's no room for upset, for even feel bad. Like there's no room for anything negative. You give them small team here an inch and them take a mile. We see it. Cameroon just beat Brazil. Mash up them 100% record. Mash up them do concede goal record. Mash up them do concede a shot pan target record. A one goal, all of that. So we can't give Australia no idea that we can. You have to hit them. Not even just by scoring, but just by when them see the attitude and the way of Argentina play, it's
And the way
supposed
I play, man, no
to
chance,
stop
brother.
them.
Them not for comfortable on the ball.
Yeah. Them not have no little hope. But once you give them that small, slight reason to, we not have a problem because Australia is a physical team too.
No,
Them and the smart players.
and them are gonna do that. Them are gonna fall a lot.
Them are gonna
Them
try
are
to
gonna try
break
make
Messi.
the game stop, break,
That
stop
play,
and start game.
yeah,
You
slow
know,
around the time because the longer the game go on at a 0-0 or 1-0 the closest, them are gonna feel more confident like they can try and nick it later on or try go knock out in the extra time. And you don't want a penalty with the psyche, you don't want a penalty with them team. You don't want a penalty with them team. Them not gonna have nothing for losing a penalty shootout for one. And then in the back of Messi and company mind, they will be like, we shouldn't be here. Why are we here? So instead of focusing on kicking a penalty, they might go focus on why we have to reach a penalty.
like they
The
say,
mind never settle.
put with the game from the first half, so you can make some changes, rest some players because it's a quick turnaround somewhat.
Like 3 days the
Yeah,
most game, 3 4 days, yeah, the most.
yeah. So I mean, even football game is a quick turnaround. So you go out there and put to the game in the first half,
And
up
take off
at
the
least
important players. Because
up,
one injury no one you done for tournament. So nobody
like
can injure and come back.
because next game you already know it's a on paper a more tougher opponent.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So you want get rid of that team now because
Early.
you can't take them lighter, fight them if you come and them come out a very great group. So
And the more goal they score as well, which is also a good point, is the confidence of the team will rise.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
You know, say
As
a team of if like I said, using them for example, if you play a Belgium or you play based on what we seen at the World Cup, that may I use as example. Or even in Holland, you kind of can say, okay, all right, take that player out of the way, make somebody else beat me then. You know what I mean? But when a team, score goal and people, them realize, okay, Messi they are saying that, but me have 2 more, 3 more players can ramp them and either them
yeah,
and ball at the back of the net. So you know what I mean?
the man will score upon you just the same.
And just that's my only take. That was my only disappointment in our fault. You say disappointment, fault I should say, from the Poland game is that we weren't very clinical in the final third. It's like, and these
But
are
I think even with that, I think that the second goal though, it really do a lot for the team. One, the comfort in the game, and two, is like yes, they never have to come out of the game feeling like them now have nothing more to give. Because with 1-0, Poland that really try to show
Yeah,
everything.
man. After the second goal scored, basically it was like the sit back, relax,
Yeah,
calm
it
down the
was
game, knock it up
way
yourself.
easier to go through and,
When I look
you
for a
feel more
second winning,
confident now leaving this game and say, all right, run at 16, we're coming. With a 1-0, you'd have to literally go to the last second to ensure, say, yo, we are through.
and
So
me
was
just,
impressive.
it's true, and me like everybody does feel like that, and that's why me feel like that team just gonna shock them because everybody just look on it as Messi, and just not even look on the team, and that's the most that's how me just as a laugh. I'm like, yo, that team are dangerous, that. But them go around and feel like I just Messi are the man, but this team them want it, brother, and I think the
To an
taste.
extent, Messi a distraction for them. It's like
Yeah, man, it's like, bro,
they're focusing so much on this man. Other players around him just might get the job done in the important times and moments.
it just even like I said, even the Copa America is just a fight, and more time Messi miss some opportunities, and normally you just see the team, you just say I hit that for Argentina, it's just a different vibe, a different team, the team, So like me said, tomorrow them supposed to just do the job on to the quarterfinals, and I wait for neither Netherlands. Wait for neither Netherlands or America, and then take it from there. So either one of them team there, they're supposed to be confident enough for going at the team there, going at the game there.
Yeah.
But even that, I think that's Switzerland and Portugal match are gonna be very interesting Tuesday.
Nice game, man. Nice game.
Because the last head to head the two of them meet, I think I know Portugal give them 4. But it was with a team, not the major players, the main players. And then play like about in the Nation League, and then play like about I think a week or so after that, like one more, they played 2 games in a quick succession. And when Switzerland brought in their players, I think them beat Portugal 1-0 a game there. But I decide now we are starting at the World Cup. You know what I mean? And the only person where they left out of the game, they really and truly was Ronaldo. Ronaldo never started the game, I think. So it's gonna be a very interesting, that'll be a very nice match.
Yeah, man. But anyway, bro, we're gonna there tomorrow. So
Me know man, you go there, man.
you
Must there.
if you need to go do your little prayer, don't forget,
Pray
'cause
for one. Me tell you, I'm confident on my side. Me say
we
December
want
18th
tomorrow.
at December 18th at around 1 o'clock, 1:30. It will be all sky blue and white.
All right, so tomorrow, from we said that, I mean, so tomorrow in the bag then.
Tomorrow in the bag. You remember you say you have 3 points put on?
Yeah.
Win put on tomorrow.
Well, me did get me 3 points. That was a good
Me
thing.
never say they get it.
No, but
That's I'm use it as an example because you got the 3 points.
Okay. So you're just as confident.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow we're supposed to do and make it happen. But big up yourself and big up everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Respect for there as usual. And the Argentine man, so he might go there tomorrow for sure. But we don't know if he might go there in the right spirit.
Me can't just start all this stream for you.
Let's hope even at the right spirit tomorrow as Argentina they play their first game in the knockout stage after Netherlands and USA.
First of all, I fear we're going to put in a rest round. So fast to play.
They
fear we're going to put in a rest
they won't comfortably. They have no fear of fear.
We know it.
So you can't put a fear of me. They won't comfortable.
That's what I come on my plane now, though.
By the time I reach you now, clean, I can watch your game.
We're supposed to talk about fair play now, brother. They want me to wife and family, though,
Fear? How's that? Just say a word, man. Tomorrow, man. Respect brother. Please do like the video before you leave. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Will Messi make it to the quarterfinals, or will Australia upset the South American Giants, one of the favorites in the tournament? Will USA, the soccer nation, carry the soccer quality to quarterfinals? Sorry, or will Netherlands put a stop to that and keep the football flag waving high? You know, quite an interesting day tomorrow. Remember, the excitement will even be better than what we have seen so far. It will be extra time if there's a draw, and penalty if there no one can go ahead and win the game after that. So in that case, someone must go home and someone will progress to the next round. And there's nothing like a knockout tie when everything to be paid for. And the reality is, to be honest, the past week, couple of days, all of these games seem like a knockout game. It's just that you couldn't go to extra time and penalty. But all of them felt like that. Like had every game had that importance. Like we need to win. Everyone went in a game to win, to try and get something out of the tournament, or to proceed. Man of the talk tough to boost his confidence, says Taylor. When you look at the quality of Argentina versus Australia, you have a reason for it talk like the way my talk. You have quality in them team, have one like lose one match in 3 years and all of that. And he's aware though of the danger of being too comfortable and complacent, because he was being 2-1 by Saudi. So him say he really want them close out the game early. Because if not, we know it's gonna be difficult. Australia can get physical and get in the faces of Messi and company. So him aware, man. Him aware of the danger. But Messi them score early tomorrow and get a 1 and 2 goal. It should be it for them. Good luck though, because as it stand, as if it is not Brazil, I would like for Argentina to win, so the great Messi can get his outstanding award. A lot of people would love for Messi to win. I would love for Messi to win because Messi as a baller and one of my favorite players. But to me, I'll go play fit, still like Brazil for win. They lose Neymar, so there's kind of a question mark over that. But me have to stick with my prediction. I have Argentina to win, but upsets continues to flow right through this tournament so far. Yeah, that's true. But the good thing is, them lose a game, them for wake up. Maybe it's a wake up call for them. Hopefully, it is a wake up call for them. Hopefully, they don't go and falter again. But it's out there to win. And based on the tournament, I think this tournament is really hard to predict who will win. It was not hard to predict France 2018, Germany 2014, and maybe it was between Germany and Spain 2010. But a lot of people could see why Spain would win. They won their first major tournament in 2008, and that same team would move on to the World Cup 2010. So the last 3 World Cups, there weren't any big surprise as to who won and all of that. But this one, if Brazil go and win it, it's not a big surprise to me. If England win it, might be a surprise, but I have them to go to the finals. Interesting. But it's very hard to predict who will win the tournament. Very, very difficult. Based on the setup now, we can actually see which 2 teams cannot make it together. Like Argentina and Brazil cannot be in the finals. So we can easily put aside certain teams based on who they're playing, which is not confirmed, because based on this World Cup, nothing is put on the table for anyone. You have to go there and take it up. Definitely trouble me or trouble him. Yeah. So for the games today, though, Brazil, you could see that, with the changes, the attacking players, they were tried, especially Martinelli. He took at least 3 shots on target. Very good 3 saves from the keeper. But Cameroon, they were physical. And sometimes you wonder, like, these smaller teams, quote unquote small, I don't want to call them smaller teams, but it's very hard to find a term for them outside of being, less quality. They always find a way to play against the bigger teams. When they play average teams or teams similar to their quality, it's neither here or there for them. But when they play a big team with name and all that, the attitude is different. And they saw that in Cameroon. They not change for Brazil to win the tournament either. Yeah. So the attitude was different. I could see it. And even Aja on the live earlier, he actually said this looked like a 1-0 game. And I said, I think Cameroon getting a half chance, they would have scored. So we saw it coming. But even with that in the back of our minds, we still had Brazil maybe eventually they would score, but they didn't. And it's interesting to see how Brazil going forward without Neymar if he doesn't play again. I personally don't think he will, but if he does, I don't think he making a difference for who just joined. I keep saying that and reminding you guys that it doesn't make any sense in play because the way Neymar plays is just to go at players, and with a bad ankle, just think about it. He's going to always be entangled with players and going down and close tackles, 50-50 balls, and trying to win a toe in and beat a player. He's going to get hurt again. And if I'm a coach and Neymar takes the feeling run a 16 game, hey, the first couple times he touch the ball, please to knock him. Yeah, definitely. I will even put on a player that's probably not even worthy of playing 90, just for the first half for him to take care of Neymar. So I have no problem taking him off 45 minutes. Or even in the first half if he gets a little too early. Daniel has had some poor crosses though. Yeah, that's clear for both of them. Can't be divided. Yeah. For Daniel Alves' case, I was speaking about it earlier, Taylor, and we all know he's in the World Cup just to collect a medal should they win. That's just the reality of it. Asia was defending the cause, but I was rooting for. I think when players like for Daniel Alves' case, he has played at least 2 to 3 World Cups. He has played umpteen tournaments. He's 39, going 40, if not 40 as yet. And I mean, there's so many young players, and you have some players that only play on top of their form for 2 to 3 years. And if there's a player within the Brazil, you know, squad from here and there, and they didn't make it because of Daniel Alves, and in the next 3-4 years, they are just not on form. They won't make that team either. They would have lost their chance due to a player that has gotten so many chances. That's just what I was saying. If Daniel Alves was playing like the top level football, then I wouldn't have any argument. But he's in Mexico enjoying himself, So he's just there just to collect a medal just so they win. The game today didn't mean much to them, and they gave him a game, but he won't play anymore. I don't think he will play anymore in the tournament. Africans not dying without a fight. I love the African teams and how they're playing. Ghana was playing well, but it was poor today though. Senegal, really good team without Mane. Like, I am so upset that Mane is not there. I'd love to see Mane in this team in the World Cup. Based on how they're playing without him, just imagine Mane in that team. That would be a very, very, very wonderful thing to watch. And do not take Senegal light in that round of 16 game versus England. I'm telling you guys, do not take Senegal light in that England game. Do not do it. We might get a shocker in that game. So, the African team, Morocco, they're fearless. And I think the game between Morocco and Spain is going to be entertaining. It's going to be entertaining. Yeah, and I want Morocco to win personally for my reasons. Yeah, but it's going to be entertaining. Very, very entertaining in that game. So we have some very good matchups to look forward to. The Korea Brazil game, Brazil should win, but the Portugal Switzerland game, Switzerland and Portugal, they have history. Believe me, especially in recent years. The players know each other well, and both teams will go for it. And it's good for Switzerland and how they have to fight to make it through. They know what it's like in the gritty part of situations, and to dig deep and get out of situations. I don't think Portugal have that kind of experience based on the type of the players they have now playing together. So that victory for Switzerland today might carry over the confidence in this game. They know how to get themselves out of problems and get the job done with the not just quality, but that little extra effort and fight and aggression and all of that. Those are the extra things that makes teams championship winners. They showed that today. So these are the games confirmed. So here you have Switzerland, and here you have Brazil. So This is the round of 16. So, what do you guys think though? For sure, Neymar is going to be severely injured if he plays again. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. What do you guys think about the Argentina game? Will Messi go home tomorrow? 20 people here. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're here in Jamaica, it's a very rainy and wonderful day. Where I am, very nice and cool. Imani would have boosted their confidence and play a whole lot for real. Yep, very cool. Please remember to like the video. While you're here, guys, drop your predictions for the teams you think will qualify from round of 16. So let me run through the list and you can just drop the team that you think will qualify. So the first game tomorrow, um, sorry, Netherlands, USA. That's the first round of 16 game. So you can just comment, let me know who you think will proceed to the quarterfinal. The next game is Argentina, Australia. Sunday, France, Poland. And England, Senegal. Then you have Japan, Croatia. Brazil, Korea Republic. Then on the final day of the round of 16, you have Morocco, Spain, and Portugal, Switzerland. So for my picks, I have Argentina to proceed to the quarterfinal. I have France here as well. Spain, I think Spain will outscore Morocco, even though I want Morocco to win. I think Morocco will score, but Spain will outscore them. Portugal, Switzerland, this is a really, really exciting clash. Based on my predictions of the brackets, I think I have Portugal to at least go to quarterfinal. I didn't have to do well. I didn't do well. So I think Portugal will, I'm sorry, they will see off Switzerland. That's just, it can go anyway, honestly, based on how Switzerland and what Switzerland come and play that day. But I'm giving to Portugal because I have them as a super team and one of the favorites. They should be good enough to put Switzerland aside. But I won't be surprised if they don't. So yeah, Brazil, Korea, the other game, Brazil for sure. My favorites to win the tournament. You guys must hear that a lot by now. England, Senegal, another tie that you don't want to take as simple as it looks. But I have England as a finalist. So anybody comes in front of them, they should be, as long as it's not Brazil, they should be able to deal with them. So England, guard Southgate, once him can do the right thing, get the right team out there, get them in the right spirit, they should proceed. Do not take Senegal light though. Japan, Croatia, I think this is the end of the road for Japan. That Croatian team, quality, experience, some of them are aging. We do understand that, but Croatia, they have the experience of some players that know how to get the job done. Japan, they're very energetic, very fit team. They will score goals. They won't stop until the final whistle blows. But I think experience will win here. Croatia, they do have players that will go at you as well. So they have a nice mixture within that team. They were finalists last World Cup, so you can't really count them out in certain situations. And I would go with them to at least this quarterfinals based on what's happening here in the round of 16 so far. And Netherlands, USA, Netherlands should proceed. I think this game will go to extra time or penalties. And Netherlands proceed. So those are my choices for the round of 16 based on what is here and the matchups here. I have my bracket that I predicted from the tournament start. That's different. But based on all the matchups here, those are my predictions. All right, bless up, Taylor. Bless up. So thank you guys for joining. And please remember to like before you go and subscribe if you're new. We'll be here tomorrow for the Argentina game, and Argentina fan will be here with me. So do not miss it. Will Messi go home? really continue to, prove the doubters wrong. So thank you guys once more. Enough love. Keep supporting the channel. Remember, keep liking the videos. Very good way to support the channel. You can also use the super chat, our membership options to support us as well. Enough love. Peace out. See you tomorrow in another one.